To another edition of Masked Mats and Mayhem. I am your host. Entire show across all social media platforms at MMMshow 75. It looks like the chat room is jumping. There's all sorts of people in there. Hey, Urban, if you're around, I'm gonna throw you an invite here in a little bit too. Just working out some technical stuff. Anyway, we did it. We made it to 100 freaking episodes. I seriously can't believe that we got this far. I don't know if any of you people have heard the very, very first episode. It was just me. It was me sitting in my kitchen. I was talking about a little bit of Lucha Underground, a little bit of UFC. I was talking about why the hell I would ever do something like this with the podcast. For those who don't know, I used to do radio a long time ago. I did even pirate radio. I did a lot of Cleveland radio. I've always enjoyed it. I've always had fun doing it. And I never really had anything to talk about for a long time. I could have done this a long time ago. But I realized that every week we were kind of going to the temple and we were leaving the temple and we just had so much shit to say. We were talking nonstop with each other and we couldn't even finish conversations about what was going on at the temple with all the cool stuff and watching Lucha Underground. So very quickly after the first episode or two I did by myself, I dragged in Byron, and Byron joined up with the posse. And then shortly after that, Casey, because these were the guys I was going to Lucha Underground with. These are the guys I was talking to. And somehow a couple of 3 years later, we are still here. We're still talking about Lucha Underground. We're still talking about MMA, wrestling, comic books, movies, all the shit that we like, that we care about. We never did this to get over. We never did this because we were trying to have the hottest podcast out there. We do have the hottest podcast out there until our first guest to get their shit going. But for now, it's still us. And it was never the plan. It was just something that happened because we like doing it. And I think that's kind of the success of the show. We've taken all sorts of criticism, and most of it we've said we don't give a fuck. You know, Josh Pillow hates how long the show is. We don't really give a fuck. That's just how much shit we have to say. Some people don't like the fact that we didn't just mark out for every single thing on Lucha Underground like other podcasts. We definitely had criticisms at time. Some people think we should have different guests, but we like having our Lucha Underground guests. We haven't really deviated too far from that. Those are the performers that we care about, the ones that we talk to, the ones that we see when we go to the temple. Those are the dudes that, you know, are down. So those tend to be the most of our guests, though we've had a few outside of that. Our very, very, very first guest on this show ever sent us a message, so we'll play that for you if you don't already know who that is. But Byron, what's up, dude?
What's happening at Byron Fever? I am super excited. I'm wearing a formal blazer, not my salmon blazer.
Am I underdressed for this?
I did not want to upset Casey. I almost wore my salmon blazer, but he hates that. What is that? What is that color that you're saying? I don't understand that word. Salmon. It's a.
What is that? That's not a word.
It's yeah, it is a word. It's SALMON. And I would say
stop. Wait,
yeah,
that's
what?
Salmon.
No, we could talk.
That's salmon.
Yeah, salmon. We're saying the same word.
It's a fish. It swims.
What? Yeah, upstream. And bears grab it with their claws.
Pink. You're telling me it's you have a pink jacket.
Salmon, yeah. It's classy.
Salmon.
I like it. But I didn't want to upset Casey because I wanted to celebrate episode 100 with nothing but positivity. And I wanted to also bring you up your concern about your wardrobe. I think you're perfectly dressed because you're wearing a hat, and it really makes people nervous when you don't.
I've noticed that. That's probably true. Our third host on this show that came in a couple of weeks into this whole deal, we roped him in, the professor, the Lucha Gringo. What's up?
Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm not wearing a blazer. I'm wearing a Naito shirt and absolutely no bottoms because global warming be real. And yeah, shirt cocking it. And hi everybody. And this was really good. You know, I signed up for like Friday afternoons.
Why do you do this show still? You fucking hate doing this show.
I do. I do. I don't know. Who else am I going to talk about wrestling to and have people like actually listen? I'm just like a old man yelling at a cloud. Otherwise, you know.
Oh, I just got an email from. I just got an email from EB Dub. Let's see what it says.
Oh, let's just read it live.
I'm gonna read it live. This is news to me. Okay, he said, "Oh wow, that's not a good one, guys." Dealing with a power outage at my house right now. Hopefully it comes back on along with my wireless. Love you guys. Happy 100. Hopefully I can join it. We'll see.
Sounds like somebody didn't want to get shit about Matt Stryker calling Antonio Dario on the episode, but you know, I'm sure there's so people who give shit too. It is hot. It's hot. It's like 1:15.
Can you take mine?
Meefloaf, what's up? Are you there? Do I have to?
You have to unmute. She's shy.
You're looking handsome today,
Meefloaf. Okay, so the biggest question is, first of all, how the fuck do we even know you? How did you get on this show? Like me and Byron and Casey, we all live in LA. We go to Lucha Underground shows together. We hang out with all the people. How the fuck did you even get on this show?
I think this comes all down to Real Machetes. Basically introducing me to everybody, the Lucha clique on Twitter.
And he said that you couldn't be on his show or something? So he told you to fuck off, so you ended up on ours?
No. I just started talking to everybody, and then I think one day you said I could come on randomly.
Oh, it's your fault, Justin.
I can't remember how it happened one day. Yeah.
Well, see, this is why I have to be reminded of these things, so I know who to be mad at now. Fuck me.
Yeah. Hey, it's a little crowded in here. Should we introduce our friends?
Introduce our guests. Who are these guys?
All right, we have Lil Cholo and Mariachi Loco joining us tonight.
You are the worst wrestling announcer ever, Byron. Jesus.
Can you do better, Casey?
Okay. Introducing first, Lil Cholo. Oh, there we go. As my computer fucking beeps and makes noises, but I don't think it picked up on the mic. I don't know why I'm saying that.
You got one more.
And next to him in the chat, Mariachi Loco. There we go.
What's up, guys?
What up, guys?
Attention.
What's cracking?
How's it going, guys?
Excellent. I have a small iPhone, so I'm fairly new for this thing.
All right. Well, I'm trying
It's really, really hot under this mask right now. I'm actually sweating huevos. Just waiting for Cholo. Where's Cholo at?
I'm right here, stupid.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. And Loco, thanks for putting up with the heat with the mask. I'm in Florida, but I'm also in an air-conditioned room, so I hear it's really hot out there. But I really wouldn't know.
Humid. Not as hot and humid as Florida, though. Shoot, I've been there once, and it's like horrible.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't live there.
No, I'm working right now on a construction site that is not air conditioned, and I'm outside most of the time. So I took on my Instagram story today, I took a picture of my shirt, and it's a black shirt, but it's basically just filled with salt, sweat crystals.
And by working on a construction site, he means holding a camera where everyone else works on a construction site, is what he means.
I know. I've been doing project manager stuff the past 2 days, so I haven't even been holding a camera.
So you just
work smart, not hard.
Yeah.
Loco, our chat room is asking why they haven't seen you since season 1. If you've been out somewhere just playing checkers or what?
Dude, you saw the man die. What the fuck? You saw him die on screen. Be nice to our ghostly guests, motherfuckers.
Casey, let him answer the question.
I've been selling tacos in Texas. That's the best I could come up with. I'm not very creative.
He lost all that money that he won in that battle royal, and he decided to invest the little he had in a little taco truck.
I remember that. That was a great victory for him.
It was the greatest feeling ever.
Then
I realized what I did, and I'm like, oh crap.
No, wait.
That was the greatest feeling ever, next to losing to Sexy Star, right?
Oh.
And Mascarita Sagrada.
Man,
Casey, do you have something? Do you have a hard opinion about that?
No, I no.
Casey, you're a big fan of people losing to Sexy Star, though, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
biggest fan of anyone that's listened to the last 100 episodes. Don't worry. But you know what? It doesn't matter when you win $1 million or however much it was in a battle royal. It was a lot of money. I'm not gonna count every penny. It was a lot. It was a big briefcase. It had like all kinds of
Had a lot of money.
Did you guys just pull up next to each other? Where are you guys headed tonight?
We're actually here getting ready to train tonight.
Oh, nice.
Choo choo. Oh, that kind of train.
No.
Custom wrestling.
Hey, we told people it's going to be a party tonight. They can't judge what kind of party it is. I never said what kind.
So you guys had a match recently, and there was a stipulation for the match, wasn't it? It was pretty high stakes.
Yeah, it was to find out what we were going to finally name our YouTube channel that we're working on.
So who won, and what is the name going to be? What should we look out for?
In all actuality, I won the match, but
was that surprising to you that you won?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't surprising to me whatsoever because I am, and so it's the match got cut brief due to True Grit's interference, and we weren't able to get the 1, 2, 3 officially, so it ended up being a no contest.
Oh no!
So you
What's her name? Biscuits and Bits.
Yeah, something like that.
Do we so we seriously have to wait longer?
We actually we're just trying to finalize the name. We have a few ideas, but it's just a matter of we're in like this love-hate relationship. He loves me and I hate him, and it's like he's just like he's the wife in the family. He's the wife in the family, so I gotta put up with his nagging, and I gotta make sure he's happy with everything. So the name should be finalized pretty soon.
No, I make you look good. Period.
Just make sure you trademark the name.
Anytime we're in the same shot, I'll make you look good. You're welcome.
By comparison?
You know what the good news is, guys? I can almost guarantee you that whatever name you guys do pick, Dorian has already trademarked it in Mexico for you.
See, that's why you don't want to say it early, man. Oh,
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a dick. I apologize,
it's not
Mr.
a joke.
Roldan. I'm such a dick. I apologize, Mr. Roldan. I sincerely apologize.
Did he send the video?
It is. It's a legitimate concern. Like he'll probably trademark your driver's license. I hear.
He's trademarked my name. Meefloaf is a midget wrestler in Mexico now.
I am going to not comment on that, but
yeah, you definitely don't have to comment. I'm just giving you a heads up. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on the situation for you.
Cool.
Hey, we got a comment in the chat room, and I also have to agree with this. The Mariachi Saltador fusion mask is sweet by Zeus King. That's what he said.
I'm into ska. I love the ska look. No, thank you. I love this mask. It's very comfortable and it lets me breathe. And anytime I do stuff like this, it's good to have around. I haven't wrestled in this thing just yet, but I'm sure it's.
That's like the quick go-to mask.
Oh, we got like multicam setup. This is shit sweet. Look at that.
Whoa! Camera 1, camera 2.
Totally meta.
Can we use your data?
It's the same thing. So
it's a family plan, right?
Show, keeping it local. Right there.
But no,
thank you for the comment. I love this mask. I love it. I actually had another one that I sold. Someone actually bought it for a very, very high price. I named the price, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
wasn't me.
you should talk to Meefloaf because he does that shit all the time, man. I think he
buys masks.
Yeah. And come on, Byron. Meefloaf buys masks. Come on.
I like to buy masks too.
Cool, I have plenty. Hit me up on Messenger and I'll sell you some. I'm good at selling merchandise.
I'm good at having money marks, so Byron, buy me one.
Yeah, me too, Byron. It's almost my birthday, man. Come on, buy me a mask.
Hey, Loco, why don't you tell them about that deal that we talked about the other night on that live feed we did?
What deal?
The deal about our shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's probably the greatest deal in professional wrestling since deals were invented. All right, guys. So check it out.
Can we hear about it?
Check it out. If you purchase my shirt for $40, you'll get a Lil Cholo shirt for free. So shipping and handling, of course.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Vice versa, if you buy one of two of his. Or wait, what is it? I forgot already.
You're so stupid.
Yo, what the hell is that? Gangbanger.
We are in the mean streets of Anaheim right now, so we gotta watch out.
No, it's actually
we got a bunch of. We might get walked up on. So if something goes down, you guys are witnesses.
By a bunch of No Doubt fans?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Got clowned by a bunch of No Doubt fans in the parking lot. Dope.
Hey, so let me ask you guys a question. I have yet to see any of the new season yet on TV. So how's it been so far? I don't know if my buddies have debuted yet, but I'm still waiting for the debut of the Rabbit Tribe.
We are still waiting to
I think
not yet.
Those guys are out carrot shopping or something. I don't think they've appeared yet. But the good and bad news, depending on who you are, is Jesse Goddard's got killed this past week. Mr. Pectacular got sacrificed, which was it was pretty. I mean, he had just gotten to Lucha Underground too, and he had so much potential. And I mean, he looked great. He looked really great when he came out to the ring. And he was in Aztec Warfare. Then he came back this week, and Matanza kind of murdered him a little bit.
Yeah,
it was nice.
I
mean, I don't want to be the one to say it, but the temple was getting a little, non-lucha-y, and it was nice to see a non-lucha wrestler get murdered on the show. So,
I mean, we saw Phoenix die in the same episode though too. So
no, but he has like 9,000.
He's got 1,000 lives. Jesse Goddard has 1,000.
That's not fair. His name is Phoenix.
Yeah. Jesse Goddard has 1,000 pecs, but I don't think those come back
my
to life.
Gimmick too. One of my stuff, the Immortal Local.
The Immortal Local. See, that'd be smart. That'd be real smart.
Yeah.
Make sure that Krista Joseph gets that memo.
Hope he's hearing. The Immortal Local. Never dies.
Who is this Marty F. and Elias that just followed me?
Oh,
did Marty Elias change his Twitter handle again already?
Yes, I think he's the real Elias.
Yeah, but I think he might have just changed it again now to Marty F. and Elias.
Oh God.
He didn't swear like that on our podcast. What's up?
He sure did. He sure did. I think he just went heel, y'all. I think you're hearing it here first on MMMshow. I think Marty Elias just went heel.
I think he went heel on whoever asked about Justin Borden's live white pants when he was doing the podcast. So
it's the weirdest thing whenever we talk about how much Justin Borden sucks and everyone hates him. Marty stands up for him. I don't understand.
Wow, jeez.
I think that was signaling the heel turn.
No.
You know, you got to telegraph your heel turn a little bit. Let people kind of put them on notice, like, hey, I might do some shady shit every now and then. And then, bam, one day you're Marty F. and Elias.
if Marty is listening to this, what's up, Marty? We always gotta send a shout out to Marty. He's one of the dopest dudes in the game. He's definitely a good friend of ours. So what up, Marty?
Yeah, he's the hero. He was on a couple of weeks ago. If he wasn't healed before, he might come back healed now.
He's known to us as Señor Puto. So
yeah,
Master Puto.
He's gonna give you guys fast counts now, man. Oh shit.
Yeah, but if they wrestle each other, then
nothing changes anyways.
Wait, hold up, Justin. What the fuck? Are you having olives in your coffee cup, Justin? Is that what I'm seeing?
Okay.
Right here?
Well, now that we've gotten to 100 episodes, I think maybe I can reveal the secret of the fact that this is in fact vodka, all vodka, and a little bit of olives. We have maybe done 4.5 episodes of this show where I haven't been at least partially inebriated. I do like vodka and olives.
I don't know. I
And
like
the sober episodes are the ones that are only like an hour long.
Those
Oh,
are the
no.
ones Casey and I
Sober
have to do by
episodes are
ourselves.
like 3.5 hours long.
Stop.
What? Hey, Loco's on the job again.
they're we're about to go inside of the training facility.
We're at De La O Jiu-Jitsu right now. This is where we train. This is OCCW down in Orange County Wrestling, and this is Mr. John De La O lending us his ring, lending us his building. Who are we talking to? This is MMMshow on a podcast over here on YouTube.
How's it going, bro?
How's it going?
How's it going?
See what it looks like inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Legit to kick anyone's ass.
It was 124 degrees upstairs when we were rolling this morning.
Oh.
It was awesome. I lost 12 pounds in an hour.
Yeah, everybody on the team will make weight with that.
We gotta see which one of these guys has the better jiu-jitsu skills. Because we also cover mixed martial arts on this podcast.
How did you turn the lights on?
Oh, what an awesome place. Oh, man. That looks great.
Oh, wow.
You got everything you need up here.
Oops. Oh, yeah.
Oh, check that out.
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How are you? How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Oh, there. I think we're back on.
Yes, you guys
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a ring up in there, huh?
That place looks badass, man.
So what's on the agenda for you guys tonight?
We're just, working out, trying to get in better ring shape, and just keep on doing our thing.
That's cool, man. Always improving, always bettering yourself. That's inspirational and awesome. Man.
People.
How long have you guys been training there?
We just started. We're trying to work on a deal right now so we can do weekly classes here. So if you guys are interested, anybody that you know is listening to this, if they're interested here in Orange County in the LA area, me and Loco are going to be doing some classes together. A lot of people say like, oh, well, you guys are, once you make it to TV or whatever, you guys stop training or nah, man. We gotta keep the hustle going, and we gotta keep trying to get better.
Yeah, because man, I think the first time, because I know the first time I saw you wrestle was in the AWS when I was going to those shows a lot. But Loco, I think the first time I saw him wrestle was in Anaheim. You guys were both on the show at the Marketplace, and that was awesome, man. All the Rudos kept hugging me because I was the only white guy there. It was hilarious. What was the dude's name? Striker, the evil immigration dude.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You
question about the government, and you'll get
you don't want to
get a textbook full.
You don't want to ask that dude a question because he's gonna talk to you for like 5 hours. He's definitely one of those guys. He's definitely one of those guys you want to take on a road trip to keep you awake. That's for sure.
Loco looking ripped in the background. What's up? Wow.
Yeah.
It's
giving us.
It's all filters, bro. It's all filters. Hey, so I hear one of you guys is really good at the wrestling name game. Which one to use that?
That was me, and I was supposed to play Matt Stryker in the weird rules he uses. He uses weird rules, but
you never showed up.
I never showed up, so he said he won by forfeit because I was going to I'm trying to get my teaching credentials, so I had school shit during the whole season, and I never got to play him.
Okay, so, I believe that your no-show was legit, but at the same time, I was still put in a position where I was forced to award Matt Stryker the official MMMshow Lucha Underground line championship for the wrestler name game.
Dude, it's just like when Lex Luger won the title in WCW. Everyone knew Ric Flair was really the champion, even though he left. You know what I mean?
But are we talking about the wrestling name game for a reason? Perhaps a challenge?
I'm down. I'm down to challenge.
Oh.
All right.
I just need to know. I want to hear the rules first.
Okay, the way I always played is you say the wrestler's name, and then the next person has to say a wrestler's name with the last letter of the name that you said. So if I say Stone Cold Steve Austin, you have to say something with an N, right?
Yes, sir.
Matt Stryker plays weird rules. I forget what they are, but it's like not having to do so many weird wrestling names.
Hold on, wait a second. Okay, before you guys get into this, I just got a message here from Matt. Let me play this for you, and maybe this will answer your question.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to this.
So Stryker just sent in a message. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to mute you guys' microphones for a sec. Let me see if I can
mute my outrage at his lies? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm going to mute your outrage at his lies. Let me see if I can make this do this. I'm going to screen share this. I'm going to get that up. Share. Present to everyone.
Oh, that's Rayo de Jalisco. That's not Matt Stryker. What the fuck?
Let's see if this works. All right, now I'm going to mute you for a sec. See if this
is live right now.
100 episodes. That means that you have made people listen to you 100 times. That's almost as bad as someone having to sit next to Vampiro for an hour each week for 26 straight weeks. Who would ever do such a thing? It's the same person that will challenge you right here, right now. Wrestling name game. How many can you name? The letter is C. Go. Chris Candido, Cien Cara, Ciclope, Chris Benoit, Chris Chetty, Caleb Conley, Candy Cartwright, Chavo Guerrero Sr., Crash Holly, Christian, Chainsaw Charlie, Chris Adams, Curryman, Christopher Daniels, Carl Roulette, Chelsea Green, Cheerleader Melissa, Chief J Strongbow, Chief Billy Whitewolf, Colt Cabana, CM Punk, Christian, Chris Hamrick, Chuck Palumbo, Cody Hawk, Cody Rhodes, Cole Hamels is a baseball player. Cole Keys, Cole, that's it. All right, guys, here's your masks. Here's your mat. That was Mayhem. And also, on a serious note, the podcast space is so saturated. you guys have found a way to have your voice rise above that. And that's a tip of the mask to you guys. And thank you for everything you've done. We appreciate you so much. God bless you. We'll see you out there. And that's it. Congratulations. Oh, and Vampiro's a liar. Anything he ever says is an absolute lie. So.
Way to pick the easiest letter, Matt. Let's see him name 50 wrestlers that begin with N. Go ahead. And he can't use New Jack, Nails, or Naito because it's his last name. There we go.
Well,
N's a hard letter, dude. It's a hard letter. It's like the hardest.
That was a little bit of his version. What's the rules on your version though, Case?
Oh, well, okay. His version, my version is like I say a wrestler's name, and then you just do a wrestler that's name begins with the last letter of the name that I said. It's simple. And that's the way I've always understood it. He's using some weird WWE rules or some shit. I don't know.
Hey,
okay.
Game in WWE, you can name game anywhere.
All right. Well, the only thing is that you just can it be indies? Can it be wrestlers that are dead?
Anyone.
What is it? Your specific.
Anyone, any country, any language, alive, dead, anything. You just can't say the same person twice unless they're under different gimmicks. So, but you can do that.
They have to have been a professional wrestler, however, that has gotten a paycheck to get into a ring at some point in time, right?
Right.
That's the stipulation.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, I'll start with Vinnie Massaro. So,
Octagon.
New Jack. K.
Killer Kross.
Steve Blackman. N.
Natalia.
All right. Austin Aries. S.
Steve Austin.
All right, another N. All right. Now I said New Jack. I didn't say Nails yet, even though I said it to Matt Stryker. So that leaves you with a Z.
Zeus.
Yes.
He has in fact been paid to be a wrestler.
Yeah, he has. So I am going to go with Shane Storm. M.
Mil Máscaras.
Mil Máscaras. S.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels.
Sting.
Gary Young. Gorgeous Gary Young.
So G. Let's see, Goldust.
Nice.
Do the voice.
Tom Brandy. I.
Oh man. Oof. There's an indie wrestler. I don't know if you're probably gonna know him. His name's Indigo Child. He used to wrestle under the name Deranged before. He's in Ring of Honor.
I believe you. I have heard that name before. So I'm going to go Doug Gilbert.
You go with what? I'm sorry.
Doug Gilbert.
With the T. T or Gilbert? You're right. T.
Yeah, T. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Test.
All right, another T. I'm gonna go with K.
Man, I'm kind of stuck here. K. Is there a time limit?
Oh no! See, you're a guest on the show, so we'll give you all the time you want. It's okay. I can think of a couple.
K. There's Kada, and she's in CMLL.
Oh wait, what was that?
Her name's Kada.
Kada with an A at the end, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go with Antifaz del Norte, so an E.
Ooh. with an E. Let's see. Evan Bourne.
Evan Bourne.
No.
So that gives me an N. It's a hard letter, but I'm gonna go.
No, it's an E. E at the end.
Oh wait.
Is
Yeah.
it an E at the end?
Yeah, it's an E. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's an E.
My bad. I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero.
It's an O. That's a good one. An O. It's a local wrestler. He actually got a dark oil that you saw me in at Lucha Underground. His name's Osiris.
Osiris, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with Steve Simpson.
N. Oh man.
Steve
N
Simpson,
again.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was just watching World Class, man.
Wow.
N.
Haven't heard that name in 2 decades.
Oh man. N. Oh, I got one. Negro Casas.
Yes. See, that is a good
Casey's
that is a good
favorites.
one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Sean Morley. Why? Because he did wrestle under that name. So
What was that again? I'm sorry, I kind of lost you.
Sean Morley with a Y.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, with the Y.
Yeah.
Let's see, Y. Man, not too many with a Y. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna tap out, man.
All right, I'm gonna go with the first Y that came to mind though, and it's the Yellow Dog. Because I'm a huge Brian Pillman fan. The Yellow Dog when he was, when he wore the mask and he was like Barry Windham was all pissed and beat him in the Lose and Leaves match, and he came back with a mask. Yeah.
What
I
about
watched
too much of Tajiri?
Well, yeah, I mean, and Yoshihiro.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yoshihiro Tajiri.
You go to
That was a good
Japan, you
one.
get a lot of Ys. You go
There's a lot of Ys in
to
Japan.
yeah, you get a lot of Ys there. You get like Yoshitatsu and stuff like that.
Elmo Dragon.
Oh man, yeah, yeah, you definitely got me.
That was good content.
Oh yeah, that was a good game. See, Matt Stryker, like, has weird rules. Like if you do, like, say you do Arn Anderson wrestlers, they have to do 2 wrestlers because it's double letters. It's all this weird stuff. I had to look up how he played. It was weird. But it's how the Dreamer play, and they played for 3.5 hours once apparently, or longer. He tells a story when he was on a podcast that him and Dreamer have this like cutthroat wrestling challenge that they do, and that they do like long car trips. And, Matt Stryker will run in his house and lock the door. Tommy can't answer or something like that. Actually, I think it was the other way around. Tommy said the last name, ran into his house and locked the door. Hey!
Oh, look who just popped in. Welcome.
Oh yeah, there he is.
I couldn't think of a better way to get things popping than with Paul London. What's up, brother?
Not much, guys. And I think this Hood Slam.
What's up, Hood Slam?
What's up, man? You gonna be on this show with me here?
Yeah.
Here we go.
How's it going,
man? Awesome.
Raymond 14.
Raymond 14. I'll look for you. What are you guys up to?
Well,
I didn't hear
we
anything.
just won the rights to name the podcast that Cholo and Marco are doing.
This is now the Cholo podcast.
Yes, what's up, bro?
I think I just saw the naming by beating Cholo at the wrestling name game. It was insane. But I will give my naming rights to Mariachi Loco. Just Mr. London, we got lots of feedback from your last appearance on this podcast. It was beautiful.
Lots of black sex magicians out there, right?
Yes,
There's a ton of them. If there weren't before, there are now. Absolutely.
The sex magic is black, not the color of skin.
fact, if I could name Mariachi Loco and Cholo's podcast, I would name it Black Sex Magic.
Well, I wanted that name originally, but I wasn't even in the running for it, so that wasn't even considered.
Did they not invite you?
Hey guys, I actually got to get out of here. We got to start our class really soon. But I wanted to thank you guys for letting me.
Take care, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We can hear the bumps happening already. Thanks, Cholo.
Yeah.
Put an armbar on Mariachi Loco.
Yeah, we had Mariachi with us for a minute, Paul, and then I don't know what happened when we weren't paying attention. I think Cholo tapped him out and sent him to the hospital or something.
Somebody got put in a sugar hold or something. It was all kinds of craziness.
It sounds crazy. Those guys are nuts, man. I could barely hear anything, but I know you guys are having a good time, and I wish I was there. I wish I wasn't here.
Yeah, everybody's got to pay the bills. Everybody's got to pay the bills.
Yeah. Man,
that's right, man.
It might be less hot for you, dude. It's 114 here for us in SoCal right now, and that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man. That'll melt your brains. It'll melt your brains into your jizz stream, and then you're really fucked because it's all mixed in. But it's actually better. That's where the power comes from.
Yeah. It's where the power lies is in the jizz stream. That's our next shirt.
All about it. Just don't get poison in there. You're fucked.
Oh, we're learning so much.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
We always learn a lot on this show.
Yeah. No.
So, Paul, did you ever think that this bunch of idiots, us, that we were going to make it to 100 shows?
No way. I think it's a testament to everyone's charisma and their jizz streams that the listeners are obviously infected with the joy juice.
It definitely is fuck time at the MMM show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why one of our hosts isn't here right now. He's getting his jizz stream flowing right now. So.
Yes, if you want to join the conversation, use #TimeToFuck.
I like that.
Time to fuck.
We have used that one.
Could you do T2F? #T2F.
Oh. 2F. Yeah, there's many times where we're getting psyched up in the DM and just like, it's time to fuck, boys, and we just get going.
Yeah, but the comma's important though.
It sounds like a Michael Hayes line. Looking good, boys. Looking real good.
Time to fuck, boys. Dude.
Come on, take them off, boys. Glory Road, or whatever what was that fucking music video he did?
That's USA.
Freebird Road or something.
Didn't you do a song about kids being able to pray or something?
Yeah, please watch that video. Freebird Road. It's glorious.
They didn't even have him wear a fanny pack, dude.
I have I got one on right now.
Is it a sweet one, dude? We want to see it. Dude, that's what you got to do. Fanny pack codpiece combo merch.
That's genius. That's fanny cod.
Yes.
I guess you could say coddy piece, but it's kind of weird. Coddy pack, it's weird. My video is all fucked, man. Or I'd show it to you. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm Gumby now.
I don't know if the explicit rating on this show covers cod pieces, though, does it, Casey?
Oh, shit. Do you want to find out? I'm wearing one. Meef is just laughing because fanny means something completely different over on his side of the pond. They call
in England, it means pussy. So you have like a pussy bag.
Yeah, they call them bum bags over there.
Yeah, bum bags. That's right. I like that. That's not bad. I think bum's a little innocent of a word for ass, though. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like I think bum, and I think like I don't have any change in my pocket, or cardboard box. I think bum. I don't think my ass.
Yeah, or if you do, you just think cheeks, not like dirty butthole or anything, you know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Or like anal bag or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if anyone says bum, I'm not thinking like they're showing me some pink or anything. I think they're just showing some cheek.
It's showing. I heard his pink and cheeks. I got excited.
That's where everything happened, right there between the cheek and the pink.
Oh,
we should start a pink sex magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we're with that, but we'll just say yeah.
I feel like pink sex magic is like a genre of film in Japan, actually.
It's like a what?
It's like a film genre in Japan. Like
oh, it totally is.
Pink
That's so good. I still don't want to go back to Japan though. You know they censor all their porn over there. I still don't want to go back to Japan though. No, it's really fucked. It's really fucked. They censor all their porn, especially like the penetration. Like you can show girls getting like their nipples clamped off and like all this shit, but like you dare show penetration, there's like a huge black box on it. And yeah, it's a real letdown, you know? Super hairy porn. That's my favorite.
Oh. That's interesting. That's good to know.
It's Byron's too because he's super hairy.
I'm gonna
what?
get a haircut.
Byron's kind of like the bear of this podcast, so he's into hairy stuff too, right, Byron?
I'm a big cuddly bear.
Would you rather be the bear or the twink?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I mean, they're both a lot of fun. You know.
What about the otters? You know, that's a different. Like I heard otters are a thing too, and otters are adorable. So I wonder what kind of person that refers to.
I think as long as you're in a game, you're doing all right.
All I heard was Hollywood Casino, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. You lose something. You lose a lot.
Oh, one of my favorite movies is Less Than Zero. Is that related to what we're talking about?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've heard of the film. I haven't seen it though. Is it good?
You gotta see it.
That's a Spader movie, right?
No, that's Robert Downey Jr. This is like a documentary about him.
That's the RDJ movie when he was flying off the handle and it was like mirroring his real life.
Oh man, come on. Last time Mr. London was on, we were talking about the cinematic masterpiece known as Black Belt Jones. I don't think Byron is allowed to bring up movies anymore. And we talked about Friday the 13th, Part 4, and how the computer says you're a dead fuck, Byron.
You don't like Less Than Zero, motherfucker?
No. And I think, like, if we're discussing film, we should all talk about the travesty that Encino Man is not available on Blu-ray.
What?
We need a letter writing campaign. It exists digitally. There's an HD version. You can watch it on Amazon, but where the fuck is my Blu-ray? I need a disc so I know I have it safe for the rest of my life.
You know what else isn't on Blu-ray that should be is Jim Cotta.
Oh my God, that is my favorite movie, Paul. We got to talk about.
Yeah, it's the greatest fucking thing ever. Kurt Thomas is a master.
He's a master.
Gymnastics and karate.
Anybody who hasn't seen this movie, Kurt Thomas plays this guy who's like a kung fu expert, but his specialty is gymnastic moves. And he's fighting this village of undead zombie ninjas at one point, and there just happens to be a structure that resembles perfectly the uneven bars, and then a fucking pommel horse made of stone in the middle of the village, and he starts whooping the shit out of all these zombie ninjas during this crazy race contest. Like, if you haven't seen Jim Cotta, it is amazing. I'm sorry, I got excited.
I'll preface it a little more. Kurt Thomas was an Olympic gymnast champion. Someone got this idea. They thought, oh, gymnastics, this guy can do flips and he's very athletic. Let's see if he can do an action. Let's see if we can make him an action star. So they made this movie, Jim Cotta, and it shows him as an Olympic gymnast at the beginning. And so he goes to this country called Parmistan, right? Which I'm sure they were.
I remember the country. That's amazing.
Yeah, they go to Parmistan, and it's kind of like surviving the game, where they have to get like across the race to win, or if they die, they lose. Yes, there is a town of crazies, a scene where there's a village of crazies, and there is a water fountain constructed in the middle of the village, which is actually a pommel horse. And it's like every bad movie you've ever seen where like the guys just run right into the kicks. And so he just does a whole pommel horse routine and takes out an entire village. I mean, it's really great cinema.
Cinematic masterpiece.
Justin, can you get Crackle or something on your stream, and we could just watch one of these movies right now?
Dude, there's one thing that me and Justin bonded over more than our love for professional wrestling, and that was our love for ninja movies. Byron's never seen a ninja movie in his life.
I saw Ninja Terminator.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Godfrey Ho is an amazing man.
Yeah.
Byron, you need to go watch Enter the Ninja right now with Franco Nero.
Okay.
Yes. And anything with Sho Kosugi in it.
Anything with Sho Kosugi is gold. Yeah, just you can avoid anything with Scott Adkins.
I mean, you don't have to though.
Charisma vacuum.
You won't be enlightened, but
what?
You can definitely watch anything with Dudikoff in it though. Anything.
Oh, Dudikoff rules, man. Dudikoff rules. You can even watch Bachelor Party for Dudikoff. He's amazing in that.
That was the first R-rated movie that I saw, and I was probably 5 years old. It was an experience.
Wait, which movie?
Bachelor Party.
Oh, was it really? Oh, Dudikoff's great in that, man.
Oh, dude. You know, I just found out that there were toys for the American Ninja movies that were like kind of rare and hard to find, but they exist, and now I want all of them.
Yeah. Casey, you'll be very proud of me. My first R-rated movie was Conan the Barbarian.
That's a good one.
That is my favorite movie of all time.
I don't think I saw another R-rated movie until the first Hellraiser.
Dude, I went to the movies with my dad. He wanted to take me to see this movie called Wind about like sailboats or something. And I got to the theater and I'm probably like 10 or 12 or something. Maybe, yeah. I was like, fuck this. I don't want to go see that. And I went to a separate movie. Like, I'm probably the worst son ever. And I went to a movie by myself while my dad went to the movie by himself. And I went to see Hellraiser 3. And I was in the cinema all by myself. It was cool.
With the dude shooting the CDs out of his head and shit.
Yeah, what's funny though is that I've since befriended this guy, Pete Adkins. He wrote Hellraiser 2, 3, and 4, and he plays the bartender in part 3.
I would love him.
Who turns into a Cenobite. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Every time I see him, I pick his brain about Hellraiser, and he never wants to talk about it.
Oh man,
I love Hellraiser 2.
There is a sweet Hellraiser documentary out right now called Leviathan Part 1, and it's on Shudder, the horror streaming service. I love it. It's on there, but it's fucking good.
I would love to see it. I mean, I think it's amazing. You know, unfortunately, I think Bram Stoker's not doing so well right now, but yeah, he's incredible. I would really love to see the director's cut of what was the one with all the night creatures, all the freaks at night? Was it Nightbreed? Yes, there is a director's cut out there somewhere of Nightbreed that is apparently jaw-dropping.
It's awesome. I saw it. It's a little long. Like you gotta like really devote time.
It's like 40 minutes extra or something.
Yeah, but it's awesome, man. Like it's definitely closer to the book. Like the book is it's like I don't know if it really counts as a book or like a novella or whatever, like a short story, but it's pretty close, that director's cut, which is awesome because that's just disturbing.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I mean, it's cool. Hellraiser really kind of dropped off after I think the 4th one. They had a director named Kevin Yeager who did all the makeup design for Freddy. He's the guy who created Chucky, like the animatronic. Kevin Yeager is probably one of the leading makeup guys not associated with Can-Be. And so he directed Hellraiser 4, and it was so bad because of all the studio involvement that he actually, I believe it was the last film to have an Alan Smithy credit.
Yeah, and they make such a big deal about it because like it's not even like directed by Alan Smithy. In the beginning, it's like an Alan Smithy film, and I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, it was Kevin Yeager. He directed that film, and he was like, fuck this. Another funny thing about Hellraiser 4 is that what's his name? Adam Scott from Step Brothers, who plays he is in Hellraiser 4. It's his first film role, and I saw an interview with him where he's talking about he felt like, Hellraiser 4, like I finally made it, my big break. And he shows up to the set, and his chair says like Jake Scott or something. Like they totally fucked up his name. Yeah. It's not like, this is hilarious, man. But yeah, I could go on and on about Hellraiser. I absolutely love it. I think two is probably the standout next to 1, but 3 is excellent. Three is the MTV version of Hellraiser.
Yeah, it's like Elm Street 4.
2 was my.
I think Motorhead does the song for it. Yeah, Motorhead does the song for it. It's pretty cool. I like 3. But I guess the big complaint was the studio wanted Pinhead in the film a lot, and that's where the directors were always thinking like, no, less Pinhead is scarier. But the studio really wanted to make him this Freddy-like icon, and so that's I could go on. Yeah, I'll shut up now.
I like 2 though, because 2 is when they really got into the mythology and the whole thing. Like,
2 is fantastic. Yeah,
it's universe.
It's phenomenal. Yeah, 2 is great.
I watched one of the ones with the fake Pinhead in it that's not Doug Bradley, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, you saw oh my God, you saw Revelations or whatever. Yeah, they filmed that in Mexico for like 6 days.
Yeah,
and I think maybe $6 too. I'm not sure.
A lot of those Hellraiser straight-to-video sequels, they just bought spec scripts that weren't Hellraiser scripts and then added the Cenobites in there. It's weird.
Casey, I bet they were all better than Transfer 6, though.
Yes, and better than Avatar.
I don't know. See, Paul, what you might not know is Justin dies in Transfer 6, and he's a great actor.
Wait, who?
I do. I die at the end of Transfer 6. I might have the clip here somewhere if I can find the
clip. Oh, dude.
Justin put in some time working for Full Moon, right?
Yes, I used to be
awesome.
A production assistant at Full Moon Pictures for a while. Not in one of their high point phases either. I'm talking when they were just a horrible place in the universe.
You mean the
when
high point?
Puppet Master was made with Corey Feldman and Full Moon knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
Man, I subscribed to the Full Moon streaming service, and I used that to just watch Justin hit ladies with a shotgun. It was really weird.
Sometimes it bees like that.
Well, nothing in Hollywood has made me feel like a good actor more than not being able to book a Full Moon film. I've read for them several times, and it's like I love Full Moon growing up, and obviously it's not what it used to be, but I still like watching all their stuff. I still believe they could make a turnaround, but who the hell knows?
Puppet Master 7, I think, might be what really brings
I'm sorry?
Puppet Master 7 might be what really brings them back.
Dude, they're on like 13
Yeah, well, there's this new Puppet Master redo coming out from the Bone Tomahawk guys, and I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. It should be cool. Barbara Crampton's in it.
She's great.
The Shorts is in it. From Reno 911, Thomas Lennon, I believe is in it.
Oh, he's
in it. Barbara Crampton. Yeah, I can't remember who else, but they filmed it in Dallas, I think, last summer or something.
And they've been showing off the redesigned puppets, and they look pretty cool. They look creepy as fuck, so that's good.
They do look really cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see what that frog jester thing can do.
Yeah. I saw him at Monster Palooza, and I want one.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I grew up on all those films, man. It's just, I don't know. Big fan of schlocky horror, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Man, it's so loud here. I'm sorry I'm yelling. I'm sorry I can't hear you guys very well.
It's okay. We have a new visitor in podcast chat thing.
Oh, say that again?
Smokes, Mel, what's going on?
I'm the worst. I cannot hear for shit. I'm so sorry.
Paul, I've got you muted because I'm talking to Cobra Moon.
Oh, you're talking to Cobra Moon?
We're gonna have a tribe war right here on this episode.
Rabbits versus snakes. It's going down right now on MMMshow.
Oh man, we'll eat those fucking snakes, man. Come on. We just look at them like slithering carrots, and we go to town.
Congratulations! I know you're talking to
Hey guys, let me see if I can call back in and try and get a better reception if that's cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can't hear anything. I don't know what's happening. My brain's melting.
Since the last time we talked to you, you've done all sorts of crazy stuff.
I can't hear anything. My ears are bleeding.
We've also.
I love you all.
What is Paul doing? He's at Hood Slam.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why we can hear what you're doing.
Yeah, he's there, I don't know, partying with like 700 rabbits running around at Hood Slam.
I hear them announcing something like they're gonna let the lion inside.
We have a bunch of people in the chat room saying, "What's up? What's up, Thunder Rosa, Cobra Moon?" Zeus says that was a brutal curb stomp.
Hey, we don't need to talk about people getting curb stomped when they're guests on our show, Byron. What the hell, man?
Well, I'll let Zeus know right now. Zeus.
Yeah, tell him.
You know what I loved? I loved the
I think this is a line.
Even if you have tickets. It was like
No matter what, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, dude.
Tag team submission holds.
Sucks for him.
We had them all wrapped up. I don't know, Casey. I don't know about this.
Dude, it was awesome. It was the Snake Tribe asserting dominance over Worldwide Underground that aren't even a tribe. They don't get a coin. They get nothing. They don't count.
I was gonna put it on, but I can't.
Oh
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Paul is gone. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's see if she
around somewhere. So
I'm
wait.
like looking for. Hold on, maybe somebody else will come and say hi. Just give me 1 second.
All right.
I don't know how to. What's up, man? I just saw your face. Give me 1 second.
All right, so Cobra Moon's doing a quick change. Paul, are you still there? Paul is still kind of here, maybe. I think he's going in to get ready for his show tonight, too.
Well, you know.
You got to put on this. Hey! Oh!
Hey! Look who's here.
I'm here. I know you all been talking so much shit about me, and all these people been talking all this crap, you know, that I'm useless and whatever. You guys can say whatever you want. You guys have to see what else is coming. For the stupid people that belong to the Slam Town, whatever that is. I don't care about them.
Well, now look,
Slam Town.
There are some podcasts out there that cover Lucha Underground that are very pro Slam Town, like Twitwow.
No, they don't.
Twitwow is very pro Slam Town.
Do they have 100 episodes, Justin?
They have a lot of episodes, but they also cover WWE. They do a whole WWE show. They do like a TNA, like they cover everything. And they're not dedicated to Lucha Underground like we are. They're not the guys who really know like we do. There is, however, another very Lucha Underground centric podcast that is very pro Worldwide Underground And I think CJ De Niro, you know who I'm talking about. I know you're out there. CJ De Niro loves him some Worldwide Underground.
It's okay. I don't listen to any of these podcasts. They don't. It's fine.
Now, I, however, during season 4 tapings, almost got into it with Taya while I was supporting the snakes and the reptile tribe. Taya got up in my face, and I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Taya is a bad woman. She'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
but I stood my ground.
But again, it's like they can never win clean. I was on top, and of course, I got a Sender Boso there. Oh my gosh, they send the Bosos there, and but I got Iron Man right now.
Tony Stark is in the house.
Tony Stark's in the reptile tribe.
That's another of my slaves right here. But again, it's like I don't really care what people have to say about me, Cobra Moon. You know, I just laugh. Like I'm not responsible. But I'm glad I'm here telling you guys that you have 100 episodes. You are very professional. Of course, you are on my list of my favorite people. You guys won't get beheaded or killed, so it's all good.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Oh,
I like having my head.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, look.
We're safe.
But honestly, people talking shit. Do you think by the end of season 4 of Lucha Underground that they're still going to be talking the same shit?
Absolutely, they are. They will continue talking shit and they'll continue talking smack. No matter what you do, no matter what you put in, no matter what you do, they're gonna say whatever they're gonna say. Especially having somebody as me on top of a tribe that is, that it's only men in it. They're always gonna talk crap. And this character, like Cobra Moon, is so powerful. And people don't like that. They don't like to see people in power.
Well, they're fools.
We like it.
Yeah, we were so happy to see you tagging with Daga. It was awesome.
We were happy to see that on Lucha Underground you were actually back in the ring. Thank you, Krista Joseph, for listening to us bitch all last year about not putting Cobra Moon in the fucking ring enough.
Yeah, and I mean, I hope like in the future, not as Cobra Moon, but Thunder Rosa or whatever, you guys can see what I'm all about, because like, yeah, I can run my mouth, I can bark orders, I can do all that stuff, but I can also defend myself in the ring, and it's just getting better every year. And this year, I definitely feel that I belong where I belong because I earn it, and because I work really hard. Not because I bark orders and I have my minions everywhere.
Well, we've always said that too. Okay, so speaking of your hard work, I have to ask you, how exactly did you get that many abs?
Abs?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like that season premiere when you came out, it was like the fucking washboard. What's going on?
Well, I trained. Once they said that the season was gonna start, I was starting to train, but then I hit up my trainer Alberto Sevilla from Mexico City. Very good trainer. And I follow his diet and his workouts like crazy. I was doing about an hour of cardio plus my exercise plus my training in the ring. So by the time I was done, like I think 3 weeks out, I depleted from carbs. So I was eating no carbs at all. So by the time that Lucha Underground started, I was jacked and I was ripped. Like that was like the most ripped I ever been in my life. When I saw myself the first episode, I was like, holy shit, I look hot.
And that's why Johnny Mundo was mad at you guys, because you had better abs than he did, and he was sad.
Yes. I mean, that's just a fact.
That's what I'm telling you. Like they don't give us women the credit that we deserve. Like women can just be as strong and look as good as the guys.
Well, I think by the end of this season, I think you're gonna win some more people over. That's my guess. I'm sure you're gonna still have some haters.
I'm a queen, and whatever I said goes, and it doesn't matter what the people say about me. I'm still
off with their heads. Off with their heads.
Off with their heads. Yeah.
Ask Pindar for talking so much crap behind my back. What happened?
It's a shame. It's a shame what happened to that poor snake.
He's no longer with us, though.
I don't know.
Whatever.
He was big and bad.
My friend Joe, man. Look at him. Long time no see. It's almost a year since I saw you last time.
Yeah.
By the way, big shout out. He's the one. He had to give me a shirt in Europe because you guys didn't give me a shirt.
Okay, yes. We have to tell the Meefloaf, do you want to tell your story of why Cobra Moon has some bootleg MMMshow shirt that I need to fix this situation still? And by the way, you're getting an episode 100 shirt, Miss Cobra Moon.
I want a muscle shirt, okay? Because I want to take it to the gym.
Get that All right, Meef, tell your story. What happened for these people that don't know?
So, well, you guys didn't buy her a shirt.
No, that's not the story.
Well, it's kind of the story. No, I mean, I think we bought it, but I think Byron gave it away to one of his girlfriends that he bought the Lucha Underground that dumped him.
Why, Byron?
Why is? I don't know. I make bad decisions.
Clearly.
I still like your coat though. You're looking kind of hot right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, tell them. How many hours did you drove? 4 or 5 to come to that show?
Oh no.
Wait, did you freeze? Wait, well, hold on. You just froze. You haven't said shit for 2 hours, and then when you finally get some time to talk, then you fucking freezes.
I drove.
Okay.
Byron, let the
It's like 7 or 8 hours away where I live, because I live right at the tip of England. But I'm from near where Cobra Moon, Thunder Rosa, Mel was wrestling. So I got to go back home and hang out with my old people, and also watch some amazing wrestling in the weirdest venue that I've ever been in.
Where's the part where you build?
And bring her.
He drove 7 fucking hours to come to see Thunder Rosa. See, that's dedication right there.
Mm-hmm. That's really great. He also bootlegged official merchandise, but we're cool with that.
And I think since he's in the UK, that's some kind of international crime. I'm not sure.
But you know what? Regardless if it's an international crime or not, he gave me the first shirt, so you guys all can suck it. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll get you another shirt that's official. We'll get you another shirt.
You can send it to my PO box.
The episode 100 official shirt is what we have to do, right? This is
Which, by the way, if people out there listening would like to get the special edition 100th episode shirt, go on our Twitter page right now or our Instagram. Get the link. It is only available for another 6 days, I believe. You got to order it now, and then they will be gone. They will never be coming back. We're never going to reissue it. It is available this week only. We've already sold a few of them, but if you want that shirt, it's on Teespring now. You can go to teespring.com/MMMshow100, and you can get that special edition shirt that we're going to give our queen, Cobra Moon. We're going to give her one. We're going to actually make this happen this time.
Yes.
Waiting. I'm going to put it on my calendar.
I know. Look, I like my head where it's at. I'm not, look, my zipper works fine. You don't need to kill me. I will get you your shirt.
Oh, mocking the zipper of Pindar when he's no longer with us. That's just so come on.
Look,
Respect
I'm not gonna lie.
Justin.
All kayfabe aside, when that motherfucker died, I was like, thank God, because the last thing I want to see is this all through a whole nother match.
Yeah, zipper watch.
Oh my God, I remember when he was wearing that. It was like the most atrocious thing ever. I hated it too. He was so uncomfortable. He looked so weird, and he looked like a toad, right?
Yeah,
it was from was Land Before Time. Yeah,
he looked like a frog.
A slee stack.
Yeah.
I think they edited the Pinche Sapo chants off of TV, but they were there live for sure.
Great.
And he was busting his ass so hard too, and he took so much shit. Like, if any performer at Lucha Underground deserves to be heated at wardrobe, it was Pindar.
Justin.
I mean, it's almost it's him, and it's Luchasaurus too. They gave him a mask you couldn't even see out of.
Yeah, but that mask was dope. You can't lie.
No, the new mask is so much cooler.
The new mask is better, but that first mask, we weren't hating on it at the time.
Well, you know what? All of us had so many issues with our wardrobe. Like, I remember the first time when I got my gear, it was just like a full, like, one piece. Like, you couldn't see anything. And then I had a terrible, like, camel toe. I could not wrestle. It was horrible.
Wait, how does wait. How does the camel's toe stop you from wrestling though? That's the real question. Like, what is the impedance?
It was so uncomfortable. So we had to they actually had to make a little bit bigger, and like I actually asked for like a little thing an opening in the middle because you couldn't see anything. It was just like I felt like a Chinese acrobat, being an acrobat, like at least if I can flip and I can think this thing is gonna look cool, but snakes don't flip, what? So yeah, we all have so many issues with our wardrobe, like so many. And then I was wearing those boots. I don't know if you guys remember. My feet are big, like they're huge, and like my feet were like I couldn't move. It was like, oh my god.
I just remember your sweet jackets that you wear.
Which one? The you like my jacket?
Skin jacket. Yeah, it's a sweet jacket. It's
you know what is sweet, guys? It's because I'm wearing it. That's why I have swag.
Okay. That's true.
It's true. I don't think we can pull it off.
Good. I'm sorry. If anybody else like wears the stuff that I wear, it ain't gonna look as good as it does on me. So yes, queen.
So there you go, Byron. Don't wear your Cobra Moon costume for Halloween because it's not going to look good on you.
Well, I thought it would, but now I stand corrected.
No, you won't. Unless you like paying the 8-pack that I was wearing on season 4.
He's started. He's got like a 1-pack right now.
I just don't know if I could cut out all of the carbs. Speaking of,
it's not that hard. You get used to it.
Bread is delicious.
I've been working really hard at it too.
I swear, the first taping I saw Mel at, I was probably eating like a bag of chips and a donut when I saw her, and she was probably sitting there not eating carbs, just mad as hell at me. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't. I mean, I was like sneaking things here and there, but I was like, as long as you stay consistent. You can't make it like, and you can look like that. Like I said, it's like my first time that I ever look like that, and I think I was like 125 pounds too.
Oh my god!
So I got really
well.
thin.
Look, it worked. I mean, you heard our episode a few weeks ago. We said so many probably inappropriate things about how good you looked on that first episode.
I was a gentleman. I was a gentleman.
Yeah, me too. Perfect. It was all Justin.
Was it all me?
My thing right here. Listen to y'all.
I know. I apologized to him that night too. I mean, what are you gonna do? She looked good on that first episode, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I think the apology was actually on the podcast.
I think Brian was in the chat room and you're apologizing during.
I was like, Brian, you might want to turn the show off now because I'm gonna say some things that you might not need to hear. But I apologize.
You know what that means? Is we gotta get Brian a shirt too. Is what's up?
God dang it! What size shirt? What size shirt, Brian?
What size shirt? Double XL.
Double X. All right, it's coming. It's coming.
Double XL.
You know what it means, though. It means I'm gonna end up giving Brian Kevin Kross's shirt, and you know what that means for me, right? I'm just fucked now, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna send Brian this shirt. Damn.
Plug your stuff all the time. So.
Yeah, I mean, he plugs your stuff all the time, so
that's true.
He
deserves it. He deserves it. And what? Look, just so everybody knows, this was the moment that got Outlaw LA Red killed by Killer Kross. This is the moment right here because I gave Killer Kross a shirt to Brian Cervantes. So that's it. It's over.
That's right.
It's been a good run for me, guys.
A bootlegged one.
It sucks because Justin just started not calling him Kevin and calling him Killer like he's supposed to.
God dang it, man.
Hey, Justin, I have a question for you. Yeah. It's from the chat room. It's unrelated. It's a Twitter question.
Okay. I like questions. I know how to answer questions.
It's more of a statement than a question, but
is it an interrogative or is it not?
Well, I know what those words mean.
Oh.
So Zeus King said, I'm asking if this is true, if you know the dialectics on Twitter. He said that Cobra Moon's booty was trending on Twitter.
What?
Is that true?
Who was this?
I mean, it might have been trending on my Twitter. I don't know if it was trending on all of Twitter.
Trending in the DM.
Zeus,
I didn't get any nasty DMs, so I don't think I was trending on Twitter.
Yeah, that nasty DMs don't count as trending.
People how it goes. Like people go straight up, oh man, I love that booty. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna hit you up right now.
Wait, like, okay, you gotta tell people, because I've talked to a few female wrestlers about this. The DMs that y'all get have to be the worst thing ever, right?
You know what? Like lately, I've been like, I actually put my my account, some accounts on private, so I can select who follows me. Mm-hmm. So I know that certain people from certain areas in the world are the nastiest. So those are the ones that I don't.
All right, then. Okay.
Clearly,
that's not.
Damn Canadians, right? It's those damn Canadians.
It's the United Kingdom. You can say it. It's England.
They're all coming from a certain region in the western side of England, right?
Where Meef lives.
It's like it just gets really nasty. But no, sometimes it's not even on the DM. Like they like legit like go straight on your comments. Like when you put a picture on the gym, like be like, oh, I like the arms, but I like everything else in there. Oh my god, you know, just like, dude, like really, like come on. Like I just delete them. Like I don't even put them on blast or anything. But yeah, haven't been getting a lot of those. Like because also I'm not putting as many revealing pictures anymore, which is really sad because like as a bodybuilder, you know, like you want to show your games, but I guess it's like showing the games means that you're opening the Pandora's box and everyone's gonna start talking about your ass, you know.
Well, I mean, but everyone who uses their body for performing in any fashion, whether it be, you know, as a wrestler or you're performing as a dancer or anything, I think is subjected to that a certain amount. And fighters too, you know, like I know a lot of MMA fighters, men and women, who get all kind of craziness because of it. But it's not like they're, you know, look, their job is basically to go out in public in their underwear. You're gonna get that a little bit.
Yeah, a friend of the show, Yaya, would always tweet the really weird ones and put them on blast. And that was pretty hilarious when she would do it. But then some people do it on purpose because they want to get retweeted or something. You know what I mean? Like it makes it worse.
I'd rather not give attention to that kind of stuff, you know, like the negative stuff, because like that's what they're looking for, you know, and I'd rather not. But, you know, Brian has been telling me that if I continue to post booty pictures, he's going to start posting booty pictures of himself. So I'm kind of like...
He should do it. He should do it. This is...
I'll tell you what, we'll make a deal. We will put some really lewd, ignorant comments on Brian's booty pictures the second he posts them. We will oogle the shit out of Brian.
Get that trending on Twitter. Brian's booty pictures on Twitter.
Brian, we will make your skin crawl, brother.
Trending, like, because no matter what I do, no matter what cool moves I do or a cool stuff, I never trend. So maybe this will get us trending for once in lifetime.
I love it. I mean, even if it's just for me, I will take all of it. We're down with it.
Or just squeeze Brian into your trousers. Squeeze.
Yes, Brian in the Cobra Moon outfit. Yes, there we go.
God, I don't think I know. Like
a long reveal.
Hand up from the feet. You can see all the junk and stuff. I think that'll be very funny.
No, and if you do squeeze Brian into one of the costumes, can it be the one with the camel toe issues? That original one, please.
Yeah, because we'll get the moose knuckle. We'll get Brian's moose knuckle trending on Twitter.
All right, that's it. If you want to join the conversation, get on Twitter right now with hashtag Brian Moose Knuckle.
And we're not talking about Cage this time because it comes up on every episode.
No, Cage's Moose Knuckle doesn't trend because they Photoshop it out.
They literally did Photoshop out Brian Cage's Moose Knuckle in a Lucha Underground promotional image, and it was hilarious.
However,
But he's
what was not
he's
funny,
got the best penis, though, hasn't he?
the thing that was not funny
Twitter
is
told me that he's got the penis.
they don't Photoshop it out in real life.
No, they don't. They don't Photoshop it out in real life.
I still don't know why you guys know so much about this. Like,
It's
I
because
he fucking teabagged us at Bula 2015.
Yeah, we were in the front row at PWG. It was basically in our eye sockets, man.
Like, look, I have seen Brian Cage. I have seen Brian Cage at least 30 times live. I've sat right in the front row, and I've just never felt the need or urge to look at the man's moose knuckle. I feel like it's you guys.
No, Justin, you need to go. You need to go.
When something makes eye contact with you, you have to look back.
I'm just speechless. I can't believe you guys are just like mesmerized by that. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I threw money at it. One of my money.
There's a term.
Getting robbed.
There's a term for this, Meef. It's called Mongolian goggles. When someone puts their balls over your eyes, that's basically what happened to us.
I have not been sleeping well ever since.
I saw Cage live hit into the corner, and that's all you could see.
Lord have mercy.
Me, if it doesn't matter what you say, everyone's just thinking Mongolian goggles right now.
Yeah.
Look, I warned the people that this show was going to be a party and it was going to be just a free for all. I mean,
I don't know. It sounds like the same as it is every week.
Is it? Hey, I just got a message from Chris Roach. Let me see if I can. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see this message from Chris Roach? Does that show up at all?
No. It says,
except is it backwards or something? I don't know.
No.
So it's I think he put too many M's in MMMshow, I think.
Oh, hold on. Let me bring it back.
Did he? Oh, I saw my face for a second.
Here, can you read that? I don't have my glasses on, Casey.
Okay. MMM major congrats on the big MMM milestone. The passion you guys have is why you keep going strong. Thanks for the entertainment. ... Fuck Byron. Wow.
No.
What is that what the end of it really said?
No, I can't see the end of it. It's ...
Yeah.
It's continued.
It's just a preview.
Oh, I have to actually go into my private message. Oh, it's longer than that. So let me see if I can read it.
Also, I would like to buy 5 shirts.
It says "fuck Byron" with a baseball bat.
I'm gonna put on my corny looking glasses. Here we go. See, this is how old people read.
Oh, what's up, Harry Potter?
These are sexy. I don't know what you're talking about. These are fucking hot. All right, so let me read this. This is from Chris Roach, guys, who is he wanted to stop by tonight, but he is in the middle of some awesome things over at Big Brother 20 right now. This week was official CM Roach week. He had Truth or Dare Director's Cut come out on digital download. He had Lucha Underground on Wednesday, and right after Lucha Underground, another new episode of Big Brother 20. So this man is he's like working on an EGOT right now. I mean, he's doing so much shit. Anyway, Chris Roach says, MMM major, congrats on the big milestone. That's 3 M's, y'all. The passion you guys have is why you keep going strong. Thanks for the entertainment. And on a personal note, thanks for all the support your show has given me. Working on Lucha Underground has made me so much better because guys like you. Hope to be back on soon. Definitely before the 200th special. Hopefully way sooner than that. Also, oh, look at this plug-in motherfucker. Also, check out Big Brother Sunday at 8 p.m. on CBS. Shameless plug. All right.
I love that man. I love that man. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. And I know that Chris Roach is responsible for all of the good writing ideas on the show because he was just so nice to us.
Yeah, I also want to send a personal message back to Chris Roach. Thank you for your kind words. Also watch the Vanilla Ice Project August 11th and DIY.
Oh, you are another shameless plugging motherfucker. All right.
What?
So another message that I got, from Mr. Eric Van Wagnen, who says, literally, Still sitting in the dark. I am so sorry. I would love to join, but I would also love to not be burning my fingers with these candles. For those who don't know, it is 115 degrees in Los Angeles right now, and there's been brownouts. There's been a couple of brownouts in my room. When you see the color temperature of my picture change, it's because the lights are actually dimming. We're having power outages all across LA because every motherfucker and their mom has the AC on like 60 right now, and it's not even working.
I just thought that the Undertaker was coming for you. This weather's terrible, but you know.
Oh my god, really? Oh my god, you want me to cry you a river? You know, it's in Texas, it's 110 every fucking day. Get over yourself. I sweat all the time. Like my armpits will be dripping as soon as I come out. We have to drink so much liquids all the time. Poor California, you guys are.
It's the price you have to pay for living so close to Terry Funk.
Well, you know what? And I love every moment of it. I love my Texas.
I'm working in Florida. Since we're talking about how hot it is, I'm going to show my gross shirt from work today. It's a black shirt.
Ew.
Byron, stop with all those men.
Yeah.
Better than this. You don't have to sell yourself, Byron. We know where you go down there. It's okay.
Oh,
we love you.
Now Meef is all talkative on this topic, on this subject.
He's trying to make you feel better about yourself, Byron.
These things
I'm just.
You don't have to haul yourself out like this, Byron. Okay, we're here for you.
So when is this heat wave is gonna be over?
When is what going to be over? The heat wave?
A couple days, probably.
I don't know. I mean, normally once it hits 100 out here in the valley, it just stays that way until like September.
You know when it's gonna end? It's gonna end right when I go to visit my girlfriend in Las Vegas, and it's gonna be 10 degrees hotter, and then it'll be all nice here when I'm not here.
Are you gonna go out there for the Mav Pro shows? Are you gonna be there for those?
Oh, what? I'm gonna be there. Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah. What? I don't know. That was supposed to, but they cancel on us.
The LA show, right?
I don't remember. No, dude. I think
they've been moving stuff around because I think Mel was originally on one of the Vegas shows, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not in that show.
Wow. See, because I don't know. I think they moved some stuff around. I know. God bless Anthony and everything he's dealing with. Like, he had some personal issues, and I think the shows got kind of bumped around and moved around because he just hasn't had time to deal with it right now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That happens, and I totally understand, you know. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta get ready. I gotta shower, get ready for this trip. I got a 2-day trip to Chicago. I'm doing Rise with my tag team partner and Holly Dad, who is probably sleeping. But I'm really happy that you guys have their 100 episodes. Thank you for all your support. I really do appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been super positive and supportive, and I hope you continue to be the way that you are. And you know, again, this is like the kind of people that I like to associate myself with. People are positive, and then they tell you the truth when you need to tell you the truth. So thank you so much. And Brian was the one who's like, you need to get on because you didn't do that video. And I was like, all right,
thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you.
You know us. We'll always tell you the truth. We'll tell you what we love about it, and if something is a little off, we'll probably tell you that too.
Yeah, you are like that, which is good. Which is good because that's what we need for a show like this. We need people that will hold us accountable, but won't be like, oh my god, that was the worst thing ever, and then they just talk shit the whole entire time. It's like, yeah, this was good, but you know, this needs improvement. I didn't understand that because you guys been watching the show from the beginning, you know, and you guys, a lot of you guys work in the industry too, so you know the whole.
I think we found that, you know, and kind of one of the approaches we took for us to stand out as a show from the very beginning was there was a lot of shows at the time that were just like totally marking out about Lucha Underground. And that was fine. And we were like, we liked those shows and we listened to all of them. But at the same time, we were like, yeah, but we want this show to be better. And in a selfish way, we want this show to be for us. So if we say what we don't like and what we want to see, but at the same time also put over the stuff that we love, like hopefully they'll give us more of it and give it to us the way that we want. Like we were the guys running up on EV Dub at shows like, oh bro, this was great last week. Can we get more of that? Or can, you know, we see this performer, or like, are you guys going to do this and this? Or, oh yeah, that was kind of bunk. Like we didn't hesitate at all, because like we're spending money, we're spending time, we're watching the show. Why not do whatever we can to try to influence it to be the shit that we want to see?
Yeah.
I mean, it's selfish, but at the same time, I think that is what a smart wrestling fan should do. You shouldn't just bitch about it. Like, if you like the product, support the product, but at the same time, be realistic about what you want to see out of the product. You know, and the companies that do that are the companies that I'll support. The talent that does that too, I think that we gravitate to. The talent that listens, the talent that we know is putting in hard work and actually cares about our reaction. Because a lot of performers get out there, they do their thing, they strut their stuff, they say their words, and they could give two shits about the mark sitting in the fucking front row. But to me, it's like, you know what? That dude is the dude that bought your fucking gimmick, that paid the extra money for the ticket, that came to the meet and greet beforehand. That's the dude that's putting the gas in your car. That's the guy you probably should be listening to. So the performers that do listen to those kind of people, they're the performers we gravitate to. And you've always been one of those. You've always been super cool with us in person. You know, with first, like, I think it was the first or second time I came to Lucha Underground, somebody introduced me to you and Brian, and I was just like, hey, what's up? Y'all probably don't even remember from there, but I remembered that moment. And I was just like, oh, they're cool people. I wonder what they're all about. Let me see what's up with them. And it was that simple. And then Casey was like, oh, yeah, they're fucking dope and blah, blah, blah. You know, and that was it. That was it for me. That's all it takes for me. Like a little bit of respect going both ways and seeing that performers care and work hard on what they're giving us, you know, as a greedy consumer. I like to drive a luxury car, and you guys are a luxury car.
Oh, thank you. I'm a luxury car.
All right, get out of here. Go get ready. Tell Holiday we said what's up.
I will.
Yeah.
Brian, your shirt's in the mail, even though it's going to get me killed. Mel, you got one coming too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Keep enjoying.
Wow, this has been a crazy nonstop festival of fun.
Hold on. What the fuck? I feel like people are angry that I haven't been making an appearance on this episode. I wanted to congratulate you on episode 100. May it be your last.
I did.
I wish Papa Cueto was talk to EV Dub, but EV Dub is in a brownout right now.
How does that microphone work when it's not
Byron,
plugged in?
What are you doing? What are you doing to that microphone?
Are you
Are
filleting?
you practicing again? You fucking look! Stop it!
Was
Byron.
that shirt not enough? Were you
Casey,
not?
remember Casey? Remember our
men's
intro?
code.
Remember our hey Meef, don't make this dirty.
Byron.
This is a
Khaki
clean show.
Byron.
Meef, this is
That's your next shirt. I'm making you a cum stain shirt to be released.
Jesus!
No,
dude, that's already okay, guys.
Gym one.
You know what, Meef? You mentioned it, so I'm going to show you how my Jim Skate shirt came out. Since he's not, just vamp for a minute.
Oh, he's back there.
Oh, nice,
See,
nice
on the show.
Nice of him to do the show. Hold on one sec. I'll get the shirt. just vamp.
So Meef. Oh, Casey is wearing
I can do
pants.
black and white version. It'll be fine.
The crowd is disappointed.
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
So
hey Byron.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. You must have heard me talking about him. I'm in fucking trouble
Okay,
now.
gentlemen. I just want to say that I did this shirt does not contain any of my DNA. It's just how it printed. But this is how my Jim Skate shirt came out.
Thanks a lot, Meef.
Oh.
Yeah.
Offering to make me a shirt.
Mine came out awesome. Hey, hold on one sec here.
Because they're comfortable and soft, and apparently it makes the ink look obscene.
This just in. I got a message from Kross. Let me from Killer Kross. Let me not fuck up his name again. From Killer Kross. Let me play this real quick.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited.
I'm hoping that he's not listening and hearing about the fact that I just gave his shirt away to Brian. That's gonna.
It's
really
okay. I'll shell out for a shirt for him. It's fine.
Well, if he's mad at you, you deserve it, probably.
I don't know. He's always been good with me. I think he dislikes you a little bit more, but let's find out what he's got to say.
I don't know why he would.
Hashtag King Sid.
All right, so here it is. Let's see what.
Yeah, good taste in music too. Look at that.
He looks happy.
All right, everybody, quiet down. Let's hear what the killer has to say.
Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to reach out personally and say congratulations. 100 episodes is no small feat. I can't thank you guys enough for the exposure that you provided for me. I think it's been since Lucha Underground season 2, before I was on television. You guys were plugging me into the Las Vegas community, the Los Angeles community, the Arizona community. I mean, United States, Canada, Mexico, and eventually it's going to be the world when they go back and check out those old episodes. And moving forward as well, you've really helped me expand and broaden my fan base, and that's invaluable to me. So thank you very much for always providing that for me, and I look forward to doing episodes in the immediate future.
That's real nice.
And, yeah, congratulations. You guys can be around as long as you want. I see no end of the show. As long as you guys can tolerate Byron, and his insufferable attitude on certain things, which is really starting to infuriate me right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to get a really fucking bad mood. So I'm going to cut this short, and I have to return some videotapes.
All right.
Byron,
looks like
I
feel like I'm in the clear. I'm happy with this. I'm good with all of this. I feel like I'm in a good place, so we're fine. We can move on.
No, well, have I said on the podcast where in Florida I am?
Yes. Actually,
no, you don't have to repeat it. You don't have to repeat it though.
I have your return address from something you mailed me.
No.
Well, I mean, but
I
mean, in the DM, I did tell Killer Kross where his shirt was going to come from and that you were going to send it to him. So I kind of gave him the address that you were at, just so he would know when he looked at the return address where it was coming from.
I have to go. I have to start packing my bags.
No, you guys could always tell him that Hoovy was in charge of the shirts.
I mean, you saw Impact this week, right? I mean, it's not like I figure he's got all of his anger and aggression aimed at 400-pound men and Doomsday Saito slamming them. So you're probably fine because you only weigh like 250 pounds, right?
I feel like Petey Williams wants to die.
Petey Williams has a fucking death wish. Is he nuts? Is he crazy?
Canadians.
How are you gonna hit Kross with a Canadian destroyer? You're not.
Nah, dude. His best hope is telling him funny stories about Scott Steiner and hoping that'll.
Yeah.
But see, he already told
work
them.
on me for sure.
Oh, dude. I mean, come on. He told some pretty funny stories about Scott Steiner, but I don't think it's enough to save him from the grave caused by the Doomsday Saito.
Hey, one of our other guests that's been on the show before also sent me a video that I think would be appropriate to play. Let me try playing this one for you. Let me see if this works. I'm gonna open this. Let me see if this video works. Casey, I think you will definitely appreciate this one.
Really? Because I gotta pee. Should I just pee instead?
Yeah, go pee. Go pee.
I'm just kidding.
We'll recap it for you.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's see what you think about this one.
By the way, lads.
Oh no, I totally will go pee.
No, you want to hear this one. Totally you go.
What's up, everybody? Taking time out from celebrating my birthday and recovering from a broken arm to wish the MMM show all the best on their 100 episodes, all except for Casey, who missed all of season 4, so screw you, dude. Seriously, though, you guys are awesome. Love all of you.
Thank you, Brandon. That was really sweet. That's really nice of you.
I'm sorry about your girlfriend's injury. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I thought it was gonna be Vinny talking shit. So
who, Vinny?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me go through all these messages we got here. There might be one from Vinny in here.
Yeah, he was in the chat room and he tweeted me saying, "I hope you like my video." And I was hoping it was the the custom one I paid him for, but I don't think it is.
Oh, you got a custom?
Just him rubbing himself on a pizza.
Yeah.
Casey likes it when he makes a white pizza instead of the red sauce.
Wow.
Carbonara.
The man is in
Carbonara.
the chat room right now.
Same joke.
Terrible.
Oh, come on. It's all jokes. It's all fun and games until someone loses.
People, we got an update in the chat room.
Hold on. Did you just make a joke about someone losing an eye? Justin. That shit is not funny. I will make you disappear like Mr. Cocktacular.
Man, you're really burying us with Papa Cueto. Papa Cueto seems very nice to most people on Twitter. He fucking hates the guy making fun of him on this show. So
I'm sorry that I did 2 hours on his son getting the shit sucked out of his ass. It's not my fault.
Dario?
Yeah, because I can tell the difference between Dario and Antonio, unlike some people.
Hold on, I'm just looking at these videos. No, wait, this one is the custom. This one is labeled custom video for Casey.
Oh, I hope.
It's labeled 2016. So this was the first custom that Vinny sent you. Wait, I don't want that one. Here it is, Vinny MMM 100. Let me play this one for you. This is appropriate and won't get us banned.
Oh, hold on. Let me take my pants off.
All right, do that while
I'm kidding. They're already off, dude. Global warming, be real.
Dude, we saw you walking around. Oh!
Hey!
Let's see what this guy has to say.
This is great. This is great.
Vinnie Massaro here, and just want to say congratulations to the MMM show on 100 episodes, or as I like to call them, the show.
Delicious.
Congratulations, boys. 100 shows. So, you know what? Casey did about 30 of those, 35 tops. So, congratulations, guys. Here's to 100 more. Cent'anni.
I love the thumbs up. The thumbs up sells it.
Honestly, when he was making those sounds, it moved. I
like it.
Can I tell you guys something? Okay, Evie Dub is not BSing. Everyone else on my block right now does not have power. So if this goes away at any point in time, you guys will know what happened. But at the same time, there's something amazing going on right now that MMMshow 100 could not be stopped by the fact that half of Los Angeles has no power. We're in a total blackout right now, and I am not kidding.
It would be so funny if you got cut off mid-sentence as you were saying.
It really might happen at some point in time, and I can't believe this. Like Evie Dub, a guy who probably makes 5 times more than me, doesn't have power right now. So I count myself as fortunate, and hopefully all of our viewers appreciate the fact that somehow this show is going on, even though we're here. This is great. I'm sorry. I'm getting text messages from all my neighbors right now. Like, do you have power? We don't have any power. It looks like your lights are on. This is amazing.
Yeah, you're using all the power.
All that doomsday prepping I did was totally worth it after all. Wow.
Rebecca in the chat is asking, where is the dong? I guess referring to Casey's no pants comment.
She said gong.
Oh.
Gong. I think she's trying to gong Vinny. Is that right, Rebecca? Are you not a Vinnie Massaro fan?
Rebecca offered to buy me a drink.
Ooh, hey now.
Yeah.
Now, Rebecca, I do have to warn you though. If you buy him a drink, don't ever go to a Lucha Underground show with him, because the situation will end poorly. Unless you want to get rid of him. If you want to get rid of him, take him to a Lucha Underground show. I mean, take him to a Lucha Underground show, and you guys will break up the next day.
Go to a Lucha Underground show, and then get a new apartment together, and then say goodbye forever.
Byron.
Oh, you made Byron sad, dude. Jesus.
Oh.
Justin.
Where's my cat?
Now he's gonna go suck some dicks again. He's never gonna get covered in another shirt. Another shirt's gonna be ruined. Well, give up washing bill.
Jesus Christ, Meef.
Look, when the dude's on, the dude's on. Like, there's a reason we have him on the show. don't
we have him on, so we all look better looking in comparison to him.
Oh, I think
that's your reason. That was not my reason.
I'm less white. Less white.
No,
you look less white.
I'm glad laughing doesn't make me pee.
I have a tan.
Yeah, well, it's because I got sunshine coming through my window.
Oh man, we went that long again, huh? That the sun's coming up.
Hey, sunshine. That's a William Regal reference. Not that you would know, you fuck.
Sorry, yeah, it's a William Regal reference. Sorry, I peed on you, sunshine.
Byron,
what?
Who is this?
Hey,
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
One of those is me.
One of those is TJ Miller, and one of those is Byron.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I am almost positive the one that is Byron looks more like TJ Miller. How is that possible? Why do you look more like TJ Miller than TJ Miller does?
I don't. Wait, which one am I?
I think in reality you're the one on the left.
Yeah. That sweatshirt looks familiar.
Wearing a blazer.
But when I first saw the picture, I looked up and I thought the one on the left, because you told me you were going to see him, and then I looked up and I swear to God, I thought the one on the left was TJ Miller, and I was like, why is Byron's hair so short on the one on the right? And I was like, wait, that's because that one is actually TJ Miller. What the F?
I can't believe our hair is legit. Our hair is legitimately the same color.
You're the same person.
I don't know about that.
Look at that smile. Look at the teeth for everything.
I mean, I honestly think that you might be a bigger dick than he is.
Oh, dude, do you think he has a bigger dick than he does? That's the real question.
They're both gingers. I think it's probably negligible.
I'm sure Byron destroyed that jumper as well.
What the fuck? Destroyed that jumper? My hair is more luxurious.
Oh God, please give up.
Thank you, Dante.
Like a
That's
lion's
another
mane.
great point you made. Can I also tell you that Meef's face is stupid?
God.
Since we're on the subject.
No, let's not.
What?
Let's not talk about Meef's clean-shaven, beautiful face.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
I think
anyway, I went. Casey, I'm making a good point right now.
Okay.
I went to a comedy show. Here's the story. I'm going to tell a story.
Oh God.
Neve, stop breathing. I went to a comedy show, and TJ Miller was. no, you can breathe. Just no. He's alive. He's okay. I went to a comedy show, and TJ Miller was performing, and I was happy to go. I love stand-up comedy, and if I wasn't living in a fucking shithole of a part of the country, I would go see stand-up comedy at least 2 to 3 times a week. But I can't do that. But I did get to go see TJ Miller perform, and I was excited. And then I waited afterwards, and I paid $40 to buy. Hold on, to buy a CD that he signed for me to Byron, the oil baron. And I bought a CD off him for fun and to show my appreciation. And I took a picture with him, and it was really awesome. And he was a gentleman, and it was really cool. And I was very excited. And basically, it's not the first time that I've seen him perform, but it's the first time that I was able to
perform on him is what you're saying.
To get the holy grail that every person that ever has seen me has requested, and that is the picture of the two of us standing next to each other. And now that I have that, I have nothing left to live for. I have achieved everything there is to achieve.
Where's your cat?
Where's my cat? Also, it's pretty remarkable because there was a slight chance of us actually making eye contact that it would be kind of like the world dividing by zero.
While JOing. Yes.
No, this isn't the JO and the tornado Craigslist ad that you bring up once a year.
So many people have sent that to you. It's just funny.
So I got to go see TJ Miller. I got to meet him. We're not the same person, despite the majority opinion. And
that's the only thing I'm going to give you about this picture. I'm going to only give you the fact that you and TJ Miller, I'm 39% sure at this point that you are not the same person.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that I feel like this whole segment is a deflection of Justin for us to talk about Sexy Specs Harvey, your new persona.
I took those off.
You know what's weird? It's weird that when Justin reads, he has to borrow. It's weird that when Justin reads, he has to borrow his daughter's glasses.
There, right there. You like these?
Oh, Sexy Specs. Oh man, it was like it's like from Clark Kent to Superman, so dreamy.
We had Lil Cholo for like a hot second.
He probably pushed the wrong button trying to fucking put his phone in his locker. Hey, let me play this message real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
From all of us at Way Too Real, congratulations, MMM Show, 100 episodes.
Hey, that's the homie Mil Machetes.
No, that was not Mil Machetes.
What do you mean that was not Mil Machetes?
He wasn't wearing an illegal pirated Mil Mascaris mask.
Oh, I forgot to talk about that motherfucker the other week.
Oh.
Starting on fucking kids. He's a piece of shit.
Wow.
And he can fuck off because his mask is terrible. His mask is terrible and he's a piece of shit.
No, his masks are beautiful though. Come on.
No. The guy who's making his masks are fucking terrible. His mouth is way off. The stitching on it's terrible. And the molds are really old. So like the molds that he's using are like don't fit the guy's head anymore.
Oh, because it's like
the guy's head's too fucking big.
It's like young man face under the mask is like yeah.
Wait, did Cholo just jump back in?
I did. I did. I'm here.
Hey,
hello, sir.
Kraken.
Sorry, it's a little dark. I'm in my car. I'm on my way home. We just got through with the training class, but I was like, I want to see if these guys are done yet.
Oh no, we do about 4 or 5 hours.
Oh dear Lord, I hope
not.
They're not kidding. Our shows are usually at least 3 hours long. It's terrible.
Since you were last here, like Paul London stopped by.
Yeah.
Kevin Kross sent in a message. Thunder Rosa showed up.
Vinny ate pizza.
Vinny ate pizza.
Show him the TJ Miller picture. Show him the TJ Miller picture.
I'm not showing him the TJ Miller picture. I'm not letting you put yourself over more.
Did TJ Miller realize you look like TJ Miller? That's what.
Did you see his fucking face? How happy I made him.
Well, I know I'm happy you fucking made him.
Oh god.
He looks pretty happy to have his before picture standing next to him.
Cholo, I got a question.
Sure.
Did Mariachi survive that training, or did you
tap him out?
Did you rack him up?
You know what? I'm sorry to say that Mariachi Loco has passed away.
Oh no!
Yes. Sorry to had to break that news.
So, what's the name of your solo YouTube channel?
It's just gonna be called Lil Cholo Show. I might have the ghost of Mariachi Loco. They might have the ghost of Mariachi Loco on there with me. So you never know.
Is there a way for him to get a third gimmick on his mask?
Maybe.
That would be rad.
Like throw.
Like the whole thing. The whole in thing right now is about people dying and stuff like that. A lot of ghosts around, like Joey Ryan's death or whatever. So before he passed away, he told me that he was gonna become the new famous. You know how Joey Ryan's the famous dick wrestler. Well, he wanted to become the famous ass wrestler.
Yeah. We were talking about that with London about the proper way to really represent the beauty of an asshole.
Yeah. That was a real discussion, actually. It was a little weird.
We're like, bum is really not, it doesn't really do it. But then we talked about pink sex magic.
Oh.
Well, anything with Paul is never too weird.
That seems to be the case. That really does seem to be the case. Why is that?
You know what? I've known him for about maybe 15, 16 years now, and that's just him. That's normal to me. So
yeah, and I guess normal being a relative term when you're talking about Paul.
Yes, exactly. Hey, before I let you guys go and I don't bore your guys' feed here, I just want to let you guys know that every time that I've seen you guys at the temple or whatever, your faces pop up a lot, and if it wasn't for your guys' reactions to some of the shit that we do, we wouldn't be as over as we are. So thank you guys.
I remember that reaction.
I am very much a big fan of top rope spots, especially top rope spots that are dramatically presented, and then the talent goes to the top rope and gets everyone fired up, and then jumps off and runs across the ring and just kind of lets loose. That's
holy shit.
One of my favorite spots. That gets holy shit chant every time.
One of my favorite moments is when there's a big brawl at the end of the show and everyone is going nuts, and then those Rabbit Tribe guys are just on top of the office throwing carrots at everyone.
That is hot. That is hot.
I remember seeing that, and I know that Johnny Mundo wasn't too happy because I know a couple of the carrots got in his face really hard. So
he didn't want the extra calories?
No, I don't think so. Well, the homie doesn't need it anyways, but yeah, I know they were aiming at his face for sure.
Well, thank you so much, and you guys are always a treat. We're always happy when you hit the ring and do all that weird stuff that you guys do.
Oh man, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it, and for real, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we're at now. So thank you guys.
Well, and for sure, make sure you tag us in whatever post when you guys finally decide what this show is going to be.
Yeah,
we unlike many other people do not hate on other podcasts and other people out there.
I do, but I don't hate you guys. It's everyone else.
True, that's true.
Well, once we get established or whatever, we'll bring you guys on there. Hopefully, you guys can come by and say hello and.
Awesome!
It's our show. Our show isn't going to be a traditional, just a sit down interview type thing. There's going to be so much shit going on. We're going to do giveaways. We're going to do shoot interviews on the spot. We're going to go have eating contests. It's going to be crazy.
Awesome.
What's happening here?
Oh my God!
I know that
Sonny
voice.
Kiss.
What?
Holy shit!
I am totally sorry about the video. Oh my God, I totally slipped my mind. I was struggling over here.
What's up, Sonny? You are live, by the way. We're doing the show right now. Lil Cholo is on with us right now too. Paul London stopped by earlier.
To prepare. Oh my God.
You don't have to be prepared for us. We are just winging it. We're just having a party. We are celebrating.
Yes.
And for y'all who don't know, anybody who hasn't been watching Lucha Underground Season 4, first of all, is missing out. One of the biggest debuts of new talent this year was Sonny Kiss as Exolicious.
Yes.
All right, you got to tell me, Sonny, what has the response been like for real? Has it been just a trip? Has it been blowing your mind? Were you expecting it?
It's definitely mixed, but it's more mixed to positive. The negative I haven't really been paying attention to. I really don't even care, to be honest. Obviously, there's a lot of people who are just ignorant, period, to the LGBTQ community in general. So they don't really understand the difference between flamboyant, feminine, masculine, the certain terminology that we have. And people are just completely ignorant to it. And I don't feel like explaining it. I don't think I should explain myself. Then there's the comparisons, to other people in different companies. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just no reason for me to explain myself. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think your performance this season will speak for itself, and
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people, they got a quick taste, and I think, yeah, like you said, they're ignorant, and everything is kind of founded in just
Which
not
is
really.
yeah, it's okay. Like I get it. Like I totally get it. Like if you're not from that or you don't know much about it, I guess I get it with the whole pronouns thing. And you know, I'd rather you not call me they. Like it's just so weird. People call me they. Like it's so weird to me. But I guess I get it. You don't want to be disrespectful. But yeah, I'd rather you just assume and call me a he or a she. Like don't call me they.
Well, which is funny. I mean, look,
I think he's reading his
when we had you on, we asked, so we knew.
Yeah.
You know, and other people may not necessarily know you to ask. So that's one of the other reasons why we just try to put out the information out there too, and be respectful. But I think your story makes perfect sense. And just so you know, you are mere hits away from being our highest rated episode ever. Which is pretty amazing because the highest rated episode right now is your boss, EVW.
I'm not surprised.
But I mean, look, he came on and his episode, he's been on a couple times, but his episode that is our highest rated episode, he was breaking serious news about season 4, talent contracts, shit that everybody in the whole wrestling world wanted to know.
Wait though, was that episode 1 I was on? Because I was cramming for finals or something during Sonny's episode. I apologize for that.
Oh, Sonny,
I wanted to be here.
Casey. This is our other co-host, Casey, and also our homeboy Urban Heretic 187, who used to be on the original Lucha Underground podcast, The Last Real Heels. But his tag team partner has zero kind of internets these days. So
yeah,
Urban, you weren't here when Sonny was on either. So Casey and Urban, do either of you guys have any questions for Sonny?
No, I have a question. I have a question.
One at a time.
I have a question. I have a question.
All right, Casey, go first.
Go.
No, let Urban go. Come on.
Oh,
he had the first podcast. Let's do this.
I have a question. How do you have I don't know the problem. How do you work out your ass? Do you, because you have like such a nice ass, and it's legit. Like I'm not fucking around here. Are you smuggling hams? What's going on? I just need to know.
No, I'm not smuggling hams.
Look, if you got it going on, you got it going on. What you know, it just is what it is.
It's the question.
It's genetics, definitely. But I do work it out. It's genetics, but I do work it out a lot to kind of maintain and to continue building it. I'm at 42 inches now, so we're doing okay, but it could be a little bit. Yeah.
This shit is real. Like, look,
we got
Byron. If you see that in your debut, I don't know if you noticed this, but during your debut, me and Byron and this other dude, Victor, who always comes to the temple, we were sitting right at the front of the Believers bleachers. And that first time you came out of the ring, you did a dive out of the ring, and then you stopped and you were twerking it out. And it was the three of us right in front of you. You see us on TV, like. Shit was amazing, and I had forgot we were sitting right there at that spot, but it was hilarious. We saw you do that dive, and then you just start twerking it out, and then the three of us, and Victor is looking at me, like, and he's got like serious Latino machismo, and he just grabbed me like, oh shit, what just happened? And you won the crowd over though with it. Like we had no clue who you were. Byron knew because he had seen you in New York, but nobody else knew. Nobody else knew, and the whole crowd right then was just like, oh shit, this is the best ever.
That's so funny.
It's awesome. And I had a statement more than a question. It's like, you know, I'm on the internet. I go on message boards where people hate everything and they loved you. So that's like an awesome thing. Like
there's some hate there too. But it's like, okay, like here's the thing about the hate that I get, like, and I'm fine with it because it's all strictly about my sexuality. Like none of it's about like my wrestling skills, so I'm cool with that. Like it's all like complete ignorance. Like they're not saying anything about my wrestling skills. So if they did, I'd be like, okay, like that's something to perfect. But if they're they're just talking about my sexuality, like that's whack. Like so.
Yeah, the one thing I had to correct on that message board I go to is that people started saying exotico. I'm like, no, Sonny's not an exotico. Listen to our podcast right now. Listen. And so now it might be the highest rated episode if those guys listen too. Which I don't know how I feel about that because I wasn't on that episode.
Oh, Casey, I mean, I feel bad for you, brother, but Sonny's got it like that. What you gonna do?
I know. I was like busy writing a lesson plan or something boring and couldn't do the podcast. That sucks. But now I can say
because I was gonna go to sleep. I was like literally just
yeah, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
these guys, we do the podcast on Los Angeles time, and these guys make me stay up late all the time.
Now, look, in our defense, though, Byron, you were living on the West Coast when we started doing this podcast.
Yeah, we used to do this in my living room, and I used to order pizza.
All together, not like in little boxes and like the Brady Bunch and shit. And
I know technology is so weird, so weird. Well, thank you, Sonny. We don't want to keep you up.
Sonny.
We're so happy you stopped by, though. We wanted, you've been one of our top guests ever, so I'm so happy that you were able to pop in.
I was a little startled, but I'm good.
I was just like, look, I've been drinking. I'm not going to lie. I had a couple cocktails. I was like, fuck it. I'm about to just send Sonny an invite, see what he's up to, see if he'll swing through for a minute.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonny.
It's fine.
Appreciate you. We will see you again soon, and you'll have to come back on the show as we see more of you throughout the season because I think it's going to trip people out. They're gonna lose their minds. Y'all have only seen the beginning of Sonny.
You think so?
I think so. And I think some of the haters will come around. And look, there's still going to be haters out there. There's people like,
of course.
Thunder Rosa was on here a minute ago too, and she's still getting haters from the first time. Like she got shit on real hard on her first couple of appearances, and some of those people still shit on her. But at the same time, she got a whole lot of fans now too.
Yeah, there's always going to be even the most popular people in the world have haters. I mean, like The Rock has haters, and look at him. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, even Kim Kardashian, like people are like, oh, she's just a talentless woman, but she has more money and more fame than a lot of people. So it's like, you let people do them. That's kind of how I see it. Like, it's just ridiculous how people just have no other thing going on in their life, so they're just making fun of other people and just going at people on the internet. It's so whack.
Yeah, but people will recognize too, because honestly, and this is the thing that blows my mind about it. People talked about Sammy Guevara coming to Lucha Underground for a long time, and he showed up there, and it was good. Everybody was cool with it. Everybody liked Sammy G. Fucking Jake Strong, Jack Swagger showed up, and that was a big deal, and it got a big pop. But I'm here to tell you, the response to you moved the needle more than both of them. It really did.
Well,
that's a big deal.
Sammy Guevara is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Like, let me just say that.
Oh, straight fire. Absolutely.
Yeah, amazing.
No disagreement whatsoever. Straight fire.
I think with them two, like with Jake, and he's incredible as well.
I love Jake. He's the nicest guy in the world.
Absolutely. I love him. But yeah, I think what me was just more so of something that was different, which is cool because that's what I wanted. I wanted that kind of reaction. I wanted the, oh my God, what's this? Because that always happens to me. So I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, I get it. I get the demographic is different, and the perception's obviously gonna be different because, I mean, obviously they see high flyers and they know who Jack Swagger is, but for me, it's like, oh my God, like, what is that? Like, literally, that's how they say. Like, so.
I think the biggest thing is that out of all the new people so far, you have been the most unknown on a national scale, and you stepped, like, the second you stepped out, like, you were instantly just welcomed, and you were a big deal, and you impressed everyone.
Unknown, controversial.
And yeah, but it's, I mean, there's that aspect of it, but still, you went out there and you performed and you put on a match that everyone loved. You were someone that everyone had to keep their eyes on, and you're someone that everyone wants to see again the next time you're going to be on the show. And the other guys, they were great and they did great. Like, they did what was expected of them. And for you, like you're one of the first newcomers on Lucha Underground who won the debut match, you know? And I think, I think
mostly
it's
people
just
get killed in their first match, don't they?
Yeah. And it's I think it's a much bigger deal for you. I mean, the people in the Northeast, in the tri-state area who've seen you wrestle and who follow those Twitter accounts like okay and get to see the highlights of what you do, they know what you're about. But a lot of people didn't, and a lot of people now have gotten a taste. A lot of people have seen it, and a lot of people already love it. And I think
And
that's a
XO
huge
taste. I'm just kidding.
That had to be Evie Dub, by the way. I guarantee DJ probably wrote for Sonny to get squashed the fuck out in his first match, and I bet Evie Dub was like, "Nah, DJ, let's do something different." You know it was Evie Dub. And DJ was probably like, "Oh, I like to squash everybody."
I just can't believe the company actually like believed in me to do that, you know? Because like that takes a lot, and I guarantee it was like, you know, they were like, "Can he do this? Can he pull it off?" So it's like, yeah, I'm glad they actually let me get the ball and run with it. That's really cool.
Yeah, we're very happy about it, and I'm like, look, people have only gotten this much of a taste of what's going on. I think, you know, the presentation that you have in Lucha Underground does get even more refined, and you know, and I talked to Lucha Blog and a lot of these other guys that are really sensitive to what's going on and coming into Lucha Underground, and these are the guys that will pick it apart. And even Casey himself. I mean, these are the guys that are true connoisseurs of Lucha Libre and will pick shit apart. And they were like, wow, that was Sonny's debut. You know, does it get worse or whatever? And I'm like, no, it actually gets better, you know, and that's legit. I believe that. Like, I think that the presentation gets refined. I think that the move set gets dialed in for what the Lucha Underground presentation is over the course of the season. I think that you and the agents and the other performers really did a good job of honing the whole thing in and making it work perfectly. So
Well, I appreciate that actually, because I'm very, very, very shy. And I was telling you on the last podcast, yeah, I'm like really, really shy. So I always wonder if people can tell that I'm really shy, because I really am. Like, and it's so crazy because people look at me and they're like, "Oh my god, like you're so out and loud, you know, out and proud, and you're twerking, you're doing all this stuff in the ring." But really, like in my head, I'm like, "Oh my god, I hope they like me. Oh my god, I hope they like me." Like it's so crazy.
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. And it was definitely like, because I was talking to these guys, not a winning or losing thing, but even just like as much as a showcase of a new star in the company, this is one of the most effective ones that the company's ever done. And that's awesome. And to hear from Justin and Byron, who are at the tapings and keep accidentally spoiling stuff to me, that it only gets better.
No spoilers.
It's good. It's even better. This is awesome.
I mean, I was legit impressed, because that is a tough room to win over. You know, like,
yeah.
You know, I like Jesse Goddard, but at the same time, he had trouble winning over that Lucha Underground crowd. He came in, a couple people knew.
I think they loved him. Like, I mean,
I think when he came out the second time, it got over better than the first time. But he came out the first time working a match. And Jack Evans deserves some credit too, because he definitely healed that crowd the fuck out. I mean,
working with him, oh my god, I honestly think he's one of the greatest wrestlers in the world as well. I think he's like in the top, like maybe 5. Like he's so amazing. Like everything he does is perfection.
And he's been that way.
Top 5. Keep him in your top 5, because he definitely did help get you over, because everybody was like ready to shit on him if you were even halfway good. But it worked. The whole thing worked. Like, I don't know who came up with it, whose idea it was to put the two of you together, who agented the match. I don't know, but kudos to all of you guys, because it just flat out worked.
I don't remember who did agent that match.
I feel like it was Paul?
Was it Paul? I don't remember at all. This is terrible.
I don't know, because I think I talked to Paul after that one, and I think he asked me what I thought about it, and I think I told him, I was like, damn, it was fucking great. So I think it might have been Paul.
What? Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh my god. It might have been Chavo though. It could have been Paul or Chavo.
But I don't know if because Chavo had a match too, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was still aging at the same time.
Might have been. Chavo, who I can't get on this show to save my life, and I talk to him all the time.
He's like
he's in Hawaii right now.
He's
what?
Always busy.
He's in Hawaii.
Chavo and his broke ass arm are in Hawaii right now. He can't be on the show because he's in Hawaii.
And his what?
He's in Hawaii. His arm. He messed up his arm at Lucha versus Impact.
Oh yeah.
He tore his bicep or something, and I talked to him a couple days later. He still finished the match. He came out and did the Lucha premiere spot and everything while his shit was just ripped up, and then he went in the next day. I think he was even supposed to do more while he was down at WrestleMania or WrestleCon or whatever, and then had to bail out because he was jacked up bad. Shit happens. Man. But anyway, thank you so much, Sonny.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Sonny.
You the bomb. Sorry we kept you up late.
It's fine. Luckily, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I'm just gonna relax with my boyfriend. So.
Well, you guys enjoy, and we cannot wait to see your next appearance on the show. And you got to promise to come back late in the season so we can talk about all this shit finally after everybody else in the world sees it.
Okay, episode 6, I think, is the dance segment. So, hey.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's going to be good.
Yo, get with me on that glute fucking workout. That's all.
Yeah. So, don't be afraid to call me. You have my number. Wink, wink. Late.
Thanks, Sonny. Appreciate you.
Bye, Sonny.
Bye.
Man, people just popping up everywhere. Urban, where the hell is Krista Joseph? I can't find that son bitch.
Hey, that son bitch ain't answering my text message. I'm about to call him.
I don't know. He might be in some blackout shit too. Call his ass.
Put him on speakerphone. Hey, I think Jim is done with the gym. He's in the chat room right now.
Oh, really? Oh, hey, Jim. We
were tight ass shirt on and get your ass on the show, Jim. Just
Jim.
Pour one your shirts on.
Get in the chat room.
We've got 2 more hours at least left.
I thought my vision was going out, but that was just Meef. Pinchy Meef. Okay, there's fucking
you, Evan.
Hey,
look, guys, I can't hear any of you right now.
You look sexy, Jim.
Look, you know what would be fitting for Jim right now? You just hit the Urban video.
Hold on, I need to get in a less public area. Hold on.
All right,
it is way too goddamn loud.
Get in a more public area.
Jim,
more public area.
All right, I can kind of hear you guys now. What's up?
Jim, we only have
finally
one
appeared
question
on the
for
damn
you.
100th episode.
You're looking sexy, Jim. Show us some nipple.
Here's that question for you, Jim.
Let me get
what
that
size
nipple.
shirt are you wearing?
This is a very nice medium, not a medium.
Son of a
fucking
how did it go tonight, Jim? Are you walking alone?
I am walking alone because she's really cute, but at the same time, if you're on your phone most of the time, you're automatically X'd.
What if she was
too busy watching MMMshow?
She was watching our show, dude.
Yeah. Did she give us a thumbs up?
Look, here it is.
The irony is that while we were at the last place we were at, I was watching UFC. So that covers the Mats and Mayhem part of the show. So that's got to count for something.
It does. It does.
Urban's going to take you out, and we're going to go and we're going to do this thing. A new TV show. Urban and Jim getting stuff done.
Urban and Jim do the glute workout.
Yeah.
I'm finally back in my car. I'm going to turn this damn AC on because shit. It is hot in the streets of LA.
Yeah.
Why does everyone complain about how hot it is? It's weird.
I don't know. I live in Texas. It's been in the hundreds for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. Cobra Moon called us little bitches for complaining about the heat when she's in Texas. So.
Hey Jim, Cobra Moon is on the show.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I got light now. Cool.
There it is.
Yeah.
Jim Skay. Zeus King is calling out Jim Skay.
I saw that. I'm finally back on the show, and now I regret not going home to where I have fans, literal and figurative. Where I could have just done the show instead of spending money on this date that was okay and mediocre.
Look,
But
sometimes you
whatever.
just gotta try it. Sometimes you just gotta try some shit, man. That's just
You know
the way it
what?
is.
I got you.
Sometimes
I'm coming there. I'm coming there. Just pay for me to come out. Wherever the hell you are, I got you, bro. I'm gonna get you set up.
Listen, Jim.
Urban's
Sometimes
got you all the way.
I mean,
Here's
I'm
some
just
advice,
glad.
Jim.
Go ahead.
Sorry. So sometimes to really spice up a date, I find that you put them on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, Byron. I'm not going to continue the curse of this show.
We've seen what happens when that
curse.
I will tell you what though, the girl that Brian brought on the show, she was super cute. She seemed super nice, and Byron did end up banging out one of her friends. So I think it was okay.
What?
Yeah, really?
Like it came out at the end, didn't it?
By the way, I'm so glad to finally appear on this 100th episode on hour 6 of the show. And
we had your T-shirt on earlier.
Yeah, we
good.
did.
That shirt.
You don't want to know the context. Before we get too far.
That shirt will be worn by me and my friend Wendy at San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Yeah, but
So-
does yours look like it's encrusted with semen, Jim? Because mine does. Look at that printing job.
Well, no, the one that I got was small and red, so it looks like there's just a blood splatter on a random gray shirt.
Wait, I gotta show you guys mine because mine came out great. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna go get mine.
Okay, Jim, you totally missed it because Justin was wearing glasses and it was hilarious.
Yeah, he looked like an
You know, I'm photoshopping Harry Potter.
His new name is Sexy Specs Harvey, and that's what we're gonna call him from now on.
Spectacular.
It's not official until he changes his Twitter handle. So
I like Mr. Spectacular. Jesus Christ, Meef, you're a genius.
Mr. Spectacular.
Look, my
Mr.
my Jim Skye Nakamura shirt, it looks great. I mean, it came out exactly the way that Meef designed it to.
I'll trade you.
Mine
I
is
have a
good.
I have a vintage MMM show shirt that is like tinted yellow or something.
Oh yeah, you got the piss
I
looking
got
one
the
that I
only
have.
one of these. This one is the one that came out right. I don't know why everyone else's came out all jacked up.
Mine was
different
You know,
printing you.
I feel like it was racism because they were like, "Hey, that guy's white Mexican. He doesn't care about quality of t-shirts. Let's just piss on his shirt." That's what happened.
I feel like the only one that I ordered that came out respectably is the Where Is Casey shirt, which isn't even available anymore.
Nope.
Ah, missed out.
Well, if the episode 100 shirts turn out shitty, I will be very upset.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll trade you a decent Last Real Heels t-shirt for the episode 100 shirt.
Look,
I already have a decent Last Real Heel shirt.
Damn
Have
it.
you got the urban shirt though? Have you got
There
the
we
urban
go.
space shirt? That's
Yeah.
the
What's
urban
up?
space shirt.
Did you
What?
order that one, Meef? You have that one? Who's got that one?
Oh, dude.
No, I need to buy it. 'Cause
I
need
will
it.
trade all of you guys a dope ass TwitWow shirt with like 50 fonts on it.
Holy
Just
shit.
kidding. I didn't buy that shit. I'm just
Yeah, but it's probably still available, right? It's like that Urban Face shirt.
Urban, here's a good question for you. Who has more beef with TwitWow? Is it the Last Real Heels or is it the MMM show?
I'm gonna say it's you because we're dead.
Okay. The torch has been passed then.
Yeah, I mean, I gave that to y'all.
I
Ain't
gotta
my
tell
problem.
you guys, like,
not my problem, bro.
going back, when we started this podcast, like the Last Real Heels were it. They were the thing. They were the thing that was out there. We were like the little sister, the little redheaded stepsister podcast to
we were the fucking Stephanie Tanner.
Yeah.
You just wanted to hang out with the
Stephanie
heels.
Tanner isn't a stepsister. She's a sister.
No.
Yeah, she's a sister, but she sucked. How?
Look,
rude.
all right. Here's what happened.
Who was on Step by Step?
I was, but
okay.
All right, break it down. Here's what happened. Drunk ass redneck podcast. Blah 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 blah. Doing a good job. Find somebody else to do something else. We got MMM show. Better than everybody else. Just kidding. That's not how it happened.
No, it's really not how it happened. So not better at the time, for sure. In fact, I don't think we got better until you guys stopped doing your podcast as much, and then people were like looking at us like, the heels are not doing shit, so you guys better do some good shit now.
Really.
You know what though?
Really, what happened? Really, what happened was I got tired of doing it, man. To be honest, and I have to give you props. Episode 100, that's a big thing. I think we had like 5 episodes 100s. And,
so 500 episodes.
Yeah. Basically.
They said was 100.
Shut up, Byron.
Oops. 500s.
Yeah, 500 episodes. Yeah, we totally did that. No, I got tired of it. It's a lot of work, and getting to episode 100, totally, you guys.
I really didn't think this was ever going to happen. I really didn't.
I mean, you made me proud. That's for sure.
He's still here.
You know,
Casey's still here.
The trick is to only do 3 of the 100 episodes, and I'm still around. See, that's
I only did 30 of them.
You're proving Sorrow's point.
Pain, perseverance, and thousands of hours to get to episode 100.
Yeah, that is 900 hours of content.
Now, you know what I realized? What I realized is Lucha Underground made it to episode 100 way sooner than we did, but we have put out more hours of programming than they have. We also don't write our shit, and it's not nearly as good, but that's okay.
Hey,
I write all mine. Come on,
Justin. What are your notes?
Yeah, I actually did not make notes for tonight. I actually have no clue what I'm talking about. Hey, I have one more message that I have to play.
Notes. Screw that message.
Hold on, I got one more message I got to play. Look, the last real heels were around before us, and there was one other guy that was around before us too. That sent us in a little bit of a message.
This isn't my message.
This is not your message.
Is it Sid?
Did I play your message yet, Urban?
You heard you breaking my balls off.
Here, I gotta play this message. Here you go, guys.
Damn it.
This is Dante Oblivion for the Way to Real Lucha Click Party, saying happy 100 to the MMMshow. What's up, dogs?
I feel like that's infringing on Ultimo Panda's gimmick, and if I was him in the chat room, I'd be very angry right now.
Yeah.
Dante got everybody. I love those cats. They've had me on their show a couple times too, which was super weird the first time going on another podcast as a guest. I was like, shit, I'm not supposed to ask questions.
I've only done that once, and it was to talk about the ninja movies of Godfrey Ho. And if anyone wants to do a ninja movie podcast, fuck, I'll do it. But
you know who had me on their show? The Heels. We went on some adventures, didn't we, Urban?
A lot. I remember you being scared with a certain someone in the hills of Tennessee, and gunfire, and
there's a porta potty in the middle of a parking lot.
Did Smashley teach you how to shoot a gun?
No, he's talking about some serious shit. All right, when you get drunk and you got to go to Kroger in the middle of the night, to get some fucking chicken, bro. You got to get some fucking chicken. All right, and you got to
happy National Fried Chicken Day, people.
There we go. That's what it's all about.
I brought it up.
Yeah, and you got to go and get some chicken, and you're in Tennessee, and you got to go to the bathroom before you go into the Kroger, and then you realize that you got Byron Turk and J-Man in the car while you're taking a piss in a porta-john, and they block the door. They block the door, and you're like, I'm getting out of here. I don't care what's happening. And I dent Byron's parents' cars.
No, you didn't dent it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Don't go
Wait, isn't this why Big Cass got fired from WWE?
I totally
from
came
driving
out
the
of
Mama
thing.
Turk wagon.
Yeah, I shoulder tackled that bitch.
I have to say, we've seen the return of Mr. Spectacular. Mr. Spectacular.
Mr. Spectacular.
I'm being told I look like Urkel with the glasses on. No, I have to ding 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 ding. I have to ring the bell, and I will do that for any new subscribers during the show. This new subscriber to our show uses the tag of Lil Cholo 1503.
That doesn't sound ominous.
How
We know who
quickly
that
you
is.
forget your friends.
Cholo
That's all
just
I'm saying.
subscribed.
Anyway,
No, Cholo.
Tully.
Cholo.
Hold on! Hold on, Justin! Nobody rings the bell unless I say so.
Ring the bell.
Urban Cholo said what's up to you in the chat room.
When? I don't remember that.
He did.
Scroll-
Hold on. I
By
got
the way, you guys missed an incredible match of Bumps and Bruises with Cholo and El Mariachi. That shit rocked.
We were talking to them about it, and they're
Oh,
trying to
Tim,
settle the
Tim,
name
Tim.
of their new YouTube channel.
And
but
I
then-
I beat Cholo at the wrestling name game, so I think I get to name it now. So it's going to be called MMMshow.
How much did I miss on this episode?
You missed a lot, bro. You missed Paul London. You missed Mariachi Loco. You missed Rosa. You missed Sonny Kiss. You missed.
We talked to Paul London about the Jizz stream.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we talked about Jizz streams with Paul London. We talked about Mongolian goggles with Thunder Rosa, which that was weird. And then
Sonny Kiss hurting my feelings, man.
Oh, so we're entering hour 7 of the show, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I got one more message I got to play. I got one more.
No, you play the message now and put it on the screen.
I'm playing it. I'm
Come
playing
on,
it.
sit.
It's the best looking message, by the way.
It's
I hope
not
it's
Sid.
Sid. He's so handsome.
Sid sent a message. I deleted it by accident. Sorry, Casey.
Look how professional this is.
Here it is. This is the most professional video, the highest quality, the best content right here.
Everybody shut the fuck up, right?
Here's how you do it, guys.
Masked Mats and Mayhem. Happy 100th episode anniversary to Masked Mats and Mayhem. From Urban Heretic 187 at URBANXURETIC 187. I'm not your favorite hill, but I'm what you get. Salute.
Fill up.
Philip wants some of that.
Wait, y'all missed the most important part. That chug was for real. Look at this shit. What? Oh my god! Like, I thought that was apple juice or something at first.
I do want to thank Urban and everyone else for their kind words. I'm really sad that you guys didn't get Sid. And I just want to let you know my birthday is July 29th. That's mere days away. Sid doesn't do a celeb VM, or I would be insisting you all buy it for me. But I feel like if you guys chipped in and paid Sid to say happy birthday, Casey, I love you, it would mean a lot.
Oh my god.
I would pay him to say he has half the brains that you do.
He's the leader of the squirrels.
Oh god. You know what? Never put squirrels in your pants. That's what I learned from Sid. Also that you could stab your coworker and get your job back and be made champion, which is amazing. I shouldn't have said that.
I feel like that whole video didn't pan out.
Who's
You just had your ass on then, huh?
Nah, I feel like my internet's not good enough to actually portray what happened. That's horrible. I'm gonna have to put it up on YouTube because it was a lot better when I recorded it.
Oh, probably is. I mean, this whole secondhand playing it through Google Hangouts is whatever.
Yeah,
we should put the videos up on our social media accounts at MMMshow75 or further.
No, you can't put my video up on your social media account because I got to get my video views.
Yeah, and Urban didn't post the custom that I paid him for either. So
exactly.
The helicopter custom.
I have to ask everyone this. This is a question I don't think you guys are prepared for. I'm going to go right to or left to right on my screen, which means Byron, you're going to go first. Urban, you're going to go last. Byron, what is your favorite MMM show moment that you can actually recall being put on the spot?
I would have to say I enjoyed the.
Don't put yourself over either, you son of a bitch.
I enjoyed all the times that people told me I was great. No, I enjoyed the beginnings when we were really where it wasn't, also defined and we were all just recording, like when Casey and J Ray had their podcast, and there was that one that we did in the car.
The lost episode.
Yeah,
The
very
lost
lost.
episode.
Yeah.
Back when we were waiting in the line, season 2, really it was the peak time where it was a lot of fun. We're all hanging out all day long, but not too long, not season 3 long, and we all just had a great time. We were talking shit, talking wrestling, and that would be my favorite memory. I think is like that podcast, that the lost episode was kind of. I think that was really cool.
I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong, but I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong when we get to me at the end.
Why? But dude, you're right next to me.
Best for last.
I don't know. He's next to me on my screen.
Well, on my screen, Jim's next, but I don't know where Jim is. Jim, are you still with us? Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm not visually on because I'm driving.
That's all right.
I'm being safe. But I think my favorite moment of the show is when Marty the Moth thought I was Mexican.
of all the Martinezes in the world.
Yeah. I'll tie that into the fact that even though it's show related, it wasn't on the show, but we had a good laugh about it at New Orleans during WrestleMania weekend, and then he gave my friend shit for not watching Lucha Underground. So, yeah, it all stems to Marty thinking I'm Mexican.
And for the record, he's Samoan.
Wait, I'm Samoan? I thought I was something else, Casey.
Oh, Samoan?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I feel a little more Peruvian, like he should be on the Peruvian footy team.
The MMM show is you do not headbutt Jim Skay.
All right, I got an update, news update.
All right.
Chris Joseph is stuck at work.
Oh, he's with. Is he working with Roach on that thing?
I don't fucking know. He's
Urban,
me.
Do me a favor and say Casey says your favorite He-Man character is Faker.
Ask him if he has a message that he wants to convey. Tell him we read Roach's message on the air.
I'm gonna send him a tweet.
And Roach is a better writer, so I don't think he's gonna outdo Roach anyway.
He just texted me. He does have a message, and it's fuck Byron.
I'm gonna send him a tweet.
Meefloaf. What is your favorite MMM show memory?
All of them. I enjoy coming on here, and you guys put me on here and getting me lots more followers on the old Twitter because that's fun.
Hey, we love having you on here.
Generally, take a piss out of Byron.
What?
Taking a piss out of Byron's probably my favorite thing.
Give me a ZX Spectrum.
I gotta say that
I've got a ZX Spectrum.
I love having Meef on the show because he classes the place up. His British accent makes us 10 times more classy every time that he's on, and the fact that there's no naked statue of a black man behind him is concerning because I wonder if he ruined it. But yeah,
it's still just for you, Casey.
Yay! Oh, whoa!
Hey! This is a family show.
Family show here, brother.
I don't know why they did that with the mannequin. I was like, when it arrived, I was like, I don't remember buying that.
Oh, but you remember you remember
it's a lot,
smashing it in, baby.
I
don't even know.
Girthier in person.
Yes, it is. I'm uncomfortable.
I missed all of that, so I think that's probably a good thing, right?
Oh, remember the Mark Hunt action figure that I sent you, Justin?
Yes.
It was basically that.
Okay.
All
right. Casey,
should we follow up question about the Mark Hunt action figure?
No.
If you know what I mean?
No. I've tweeted it. They should have seen it by now.
Oh God.
Were you asking me?
It's your turn. What is your favorite MMM show moment?
There are various ones that come to mind. Like my absolute dominance of the fantasy booking episode. But my true favorite, I honestly think, was our first our interview with Paul London. That shit was hilarious, and I had such a good time. And yeah, dude, and it wasn't even talking about wrestling. It was talking about like fucked up movies and stuff that I liked. I think what I'm saying is I should have a movie podcast and invite
with your
Paul
comic
London
book
on.
podcast and your wrestling podcast.
Yeah, and the video game / movie podcast I'm probably about to start with Zach too. So that's coming soon.
Carnage Culture too.
It's called Miserable Pile of Secrets, and it's gonna be a web page, but who knows?
Never heard of it.
And I'm still better.
All right, Urban, what's your favorite show moment?
What?
You're still waiting. We're still waiting for one.
You son of a bitch! You said you were going to correct me when it was your turn, and you're asleep. Hey, Philip.
That's bullshit. I don't need headphones to listen to you fucks. All right, the number one MMM show moment.
That was thunderous.
Hold on. What'd you say? It was the Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187. The fucking interview, and on top of that, anything that had my Philip in it. And that video, because that video was pretty bomb.
That interview was at Byron's apartment.
Yeah.
Hey, Urban, I gotta ask you.
Only.
Did you take a shit in Byron's horrible bathroom? Because I did, and I practically broke the fucking thing. Did you ever do it?
Nope.
Now, was that interview, that was audio only still, Byron, or was that video?
No. Okay.
Audio only.
Pictures.
Hey,
I took pictures.
Let me tell you about that shit. Let's just tell you about shit. All right.
Okay.
That was uncooked, unprepared chicken tenders from Nashville, Tennessee. Had to deal with that all the way in California. And I took Imodium. So that hurt me for 2 days. 2 days. And I did your interview while I was hurting under digestive stress. And not very fun.
I gotta tell you, Urban, if you actually spared yourself from having to shit in Byron's horrible toilet that could not handle the turds of a man, and just jams and breaks, and see, Byron's laughing because he fucking knows. He knows his toilet.
I got a story about that. What happens is I had a 2-bedroom with 2.5 bathrooms, and so basically the guest bathroom was the one Casey used. I wouldn't go in it, and we would do the podcast once a week. Casey would come in after eating like 3 Del Taco burritos, be like, "Oh man!" And you'd go in there for 45 minutes. Go in there for 45 minutes. He'd come out. He would have. I don't even know if he flushed, but he would have done something awful. And then we would all do the podcast. And then what would happen is the next week he'd show up. And guess what? I never went in the bathroom, and he'd have to see the carnage that he left behind, and he would blame me for it. But it's
Look,
his own problem.
That was a fucking $65 taxi ride. Okay? $65 taxi ride.
It would have been $37 on Uber.
Fuck Uber. That's what I had to pay to show up to your fucking interview. And nobody paid me back.
I thought we fed you and gave you booze.
All right, that's it. No, because I had the fucking goddamn poison chicken fingers in the gut. That's what happened.
Urban, how many times was I paid for my guest appearances on the Heels?
Let's see. Probably every time, because you're pretty scared when you come to Tennessee.
I have family in Tennessee. I go there all the time.
Yeah, but you don't.
Different
you
part
don't
of
like-
Tennessee, bro.
You don't like to go where they shoot guns wildly.
Well, I drive by 3 Confederate flags and I hang out in a giant field and I hear gunshots in the
Byron,
distance.
but
I
look
get a
at
little
you.
nervous.
They think you're Scottish. They don't know you're a Jew. It's fine.
They see the nose.
I'm pretty sure they don't care
smell
you're a
it.
Jew.
They smell the Semite.
It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so
That's horrible. That's fucking horrible.
Like, this guy has black friends. We don't frown kindly upon that.
I got black friends. That doesn't make any sense. There's a totally different thing here. Go to the next episode.
All right. I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you guys what my favorite MMMshow moment was. It would be Krista Joseph's first appearance on this show. Not one of our best shows, by the way.
Oh wait, is that the one that Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187 got you?
Yes, it absolutely is. And so here's what happened. We had never had DJ on the show. We'd had other people. We had big guests and whatnot. We'd never had DJ. I don't think he gave 2 shits about us at the time or even knew we existed. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But he came on the show. This was the night that Sexy Star won the belt.
And I wasn't there to give him shit. No,
you weren't there. You weren't there. It was me and Byron, and we had tried to do a live reaction show, which was something that we're not good at and was not good at all. And then DJ comes on. DJ had a few cocktails because he didn't know how people were going to react to the Sexy Star thing. He was celebrating a little bit. He was wallowing a little bit. He had cocktails.
Did he blame it on the hill? No, did he blame it on the hills or did he blame it on Roach?
He blamed everybody that night. And so the whole thing was totally off the rails. I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know what we were talking about. And then about 10 minutes after we went off the air live, I get a text message from DJ and he's saying, "So when does that air?" And I'm like, that was live.
No, I had that before, pal. Fuck that.
I was like, that was live, DJ. And he was like, oh, shit. Because there's like 5 or 6 things I'm pretty sure I said that absolutely should not air. So only the people. Problem. No, I went back. I actually went back. I edited a few of the things out because I didn't want a bunch of spoilers out there. So there is an episode of MMMshow that if you saw it live, you are the only people that know what Krista Joseph said. And everyone else who wasn't watching live, that's why you should watch the show when it happens. I re-edited it and I reposted it, not live. That show does not have as many hits, but there were a lot of people who watched live that night. And they're the only ones that know. And they probably don't even realize that the archived version, the version that you can see now, is highly edited. There's at least 5 or 6 spots that were trimmed down and the goods were cut out. So that's still my favorite MMMshow moment because a lot of people don't know that there is a secret now lost version that has been redacted for public consumption. That is the version of our first episode with Krista Joseph that you get to see.
He's like, dude, I can't have the part where I say my favorite He-Man character is Faker in the episode. You have to remove
So
it,
is it with the lost episode of Carnage Culture?
What the hell? He's suddenly in a room.
I drove home, Urban.
Episodes.
I also do love, and these are not edited out, every time that EV Dub drops Pentagon's shoot name by accident, because he always calls him by his shoot name. He's like the only person on the planet that doesn't call the dude Penta. He drops his fucking shoot name like every time he's on the show. It's amazing. And then we all laugh hysterically, and he doesn't even realize he's done it. It's my other favorite thing.
He may
you know what I
not
find
know
funny? Shut up. Shut up. You just shut up.
I'm not talking right now.
Amazing.
Welcome to hour 8 of MMMshow, episode 100.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
No, seriously.
Go for
it. Justin. Seriously, the funny part, the acid trip, nobody ever talks about it.
There's a reason for that.
No one talks about the acid trip.
It was accidental. It totally happened accident. Philip, save
Was it
me.
really an accident?
For the sake of
No.
Meefloaf, can you elucidate on this?
God, I hope so. Meefloaf, this is the time.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
Pinche cabron.
What is wrong with you? All right, so I only have...
At least I had the decency not to do this show while I ate.
Everybody eats on this show.
That's it. Fuck Byron. Fuck Casey.
Jim made it all the way back home and put on a tighter shirt, didn't he?
Fuck
Jim,
Jim.
It's the same shirt.
Yeah.
Jim, what are you going to do on your second date tonight? Are you going to the gym?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe the date will be at the gym. You don't know. You don't know my life.
266-254-187.
All right. Oh wait, I got to do something real quick. I should have done this a lot sooner. Hold on. Let me look, and I got to thank everybody who already bought an MMMshow 100 shirt.
It's just us.
Let me look. I can look right now, and I can tell you the names of the people who bought MMMshow shirts.
I should use a different name.
When you're looking that up, is there a chance we can get a shirt that says "We are the masters, the rulers of the world"?
That would be sweet. All right, so I gotta send a thanks to
Not before
N.
the hills.
I don't know who N is, but it just says N.
That's racist.
Oh,
so maybe Teespring edited that one down.
Oh, dude, is it Byron's favorite wrestler, the End Taker?
I don't know. We just we got. I don't know if you can see that. Here we go.
All right.
We got.
All right, Justin.
N.
I got something for you.
N bought a shirt. That's what it says. N. And then I gotta say,
Hey,
thanks to Joe who paid in quid. I think I know who that is. Thanks, Joe, for buying a shirt. We made
good job, Joe.
Some profit in some kind of symbol that I don't know, but for some reason Teespring is telling me that this one T-shirt's profit, because it was in euros or something, is worth more than all the other ones.
All right, here I got something for you, sir. Look,
the American dollar.
Listen.
Hold on, I gotta thank two
Joseph.
more people real quick though. I gotta thank Paul.
Yeah, but Krista Joseph. Joseph.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the T-shirts and then we can do Chris Joseph. Okay, Paula. Thanks to Paula. Thanks to Byron who bought himself a shirt. Thanks to Casey who also bought himself a shirt, and Jim and myself and Paul Kross. Paula. Nice. However, I really want to thank Paula because Paula has been a very loyal supporter and listener of this show for a long time.
That's like day one almost. At least.
Yeah. I love Paula. She's up there with the Kevin Flynn's and the Paul Crosses of the world as one of our biggest supporters. And thank you so much for getting a shirt, Paula. We love you. All right. So what's DJ got to say? Nothing. All right, you have breaking news, Urban. What's the breaking news?
Urban, wake up.
$5. $5. No, seriously. Here it is. Krista Joseph. Congrats on 100 shows. Shout out to Casey, Justin, and Urban. Just to fuck with Byron and Jim. Shout out to Jim and Meef. For some reason, he wanted to mess with you. I don't know. Don't know what's going on.
Byron has serious heat with DJ.
Yeah,
it's real. It's tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I really like DJ. I respect, all the success he's had for someone of his skill level.
He could.
What the fuck?
Okay, milkmaid.
You do understand that this is the guy who writes the show that our show is about. So it would kind of behoove you to be nice enough that we can maybe get some information about the show, or maybe he would come on as a guest, or maybe he'd recommend guests to. You do kind of get the whole process here, right? You don't have to suck the guy off or anything, but maybe not so much insulting the guy who writes one of your favorite shows.
No,
What did he just say to me? I'm sorry. I stand up for myself, and I treat everyone with respect. I treated him with respect when he showed up to our professional show, blackout drunk like a child. You know what I mean? And he disrespects me.
Byron, we have both been blackout drunk on this show ourselves.
Yeah, but that's our.
Are we going to end the show by getting heat?
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
That's fucking it. That's it.
Wow.
Lastro Hills coming back. Kill the fucking MMM show.
Please
I ain't
do.
no bitch.
I mean,
I ain't no bitch. Wait, I don't know what's happening.
Look,
are we showing our dicks now?
No, I want to show you guys something that I guess is now going to be a one of a kind. That's a championship Cleveland Cavaliers ring that Byron hooked me up with for Kwanzaa one year, or Hanukkah, one of the two. And LeBron's coming to LA now, so this will be the last one of these that
Hey, Byron, can you get me a Philadelphia Eagles ring? Cool, thanks, man.
Hey, can you toss me one of the 50 dates a week that you get?
on a serious note, I do want to end this.
Hey,
I do want to
Byron,
end this thing. Go ahead.
This is the phone that I was using. This is the back cover. Here's the lithium-ion battery.
What just happened?
That's what we call a street food.
You just smashed your phone.
Good luck.
Amazing.
Good luck.
Why did you do that to your...
Make it 200, bitch.
Make it to 200, bitch. I love it. Look, on a serious note, he's gone. Hey, that's when you drop the mic. I love it. That's why this show is amazing.
Is it though?
That's why you stay on for all 9 hours of this show.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna miss.
Oh, Jim, we haven't even started breaking down the episode yet.
No, we haven't. Anybody have anything to say about the episode this week?
It was good. I might have to nominate a few people for sacrifices to the gods. I reserve my right to do that later. Yeah.
Look, I mean, and I kind of said it throughout the course of the show, some of the stuff that I found interesting. I love that we had Cobra Moon back in the ring. She looked great. And the Austin Madison, what's his character?
Vibora.
Vibora. I want to say that this was a great tease. Like we've heard all this stuff about how him and Mundo have been working out together and how they have some crazy flip bunt spots. And we finally got to see a taste of that after the match was over. It was pretty good.
Can I talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
As an angry guy. Okay. I will be the first person to say I was a fucking asshole to Vibora Austin on this podcast. And I talked a lot of shit. And let me tell you, that what he showed this week, man, I wish he had showed it the first week he came in. But I know he's been working hard to get to that point and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I know there's like a lot of circumstances with like not being able to fucking see in your mask and shit like that was holding him back too. But I definitely think that he really showed something. Like that's a career-making performance that he made this week. And
I feel like it was just a tease. Like I feel like, you know, that was a run-in at the end of a match. Like let's see the real match. Let's see him and Mundo. Let's see the real shit.
Does anyone know if his arm's healed? Because I know he will be appearing at Nuclear Heat Pro or whatever it is.
He should be close
this week.
He should be close. I think he is healed up right around now as I think when he was supposed to be cleared. So, and I don't know if he has been officially cleared or not, but yeah, hopefully we see a lot more of Austin Madison out there because again, like we said when we were talking to Mel, those performers that put in the talent, like, look, the guy won us over. We shit all over him and had no remorse in doing it. And you've probably heard us say this on this podcast before, but now now everyone gets to see it. And it's not that he redeemed himself. It's that he went out and he put in the work and he probably always deserved the credit. We didn't recognize it before. And now he's giving everyone a reason to recognize it. And I think that was just a little taste at the end of this episode. And I think that was a great highlight and a great showcase of what's to come. I'm also for all the talk from EB Dub before this season, when he came on the show and announced a bunch of the stuff for season 4, he had me worried that the vignettes was going to be the shittiest part of this season. And so far, I have been actually more pleased with the vignettes than season 3 by a long shot. The vignettes have been great. I think it's helping the Antonio Cueto character get over more. I like him a lot in the vignettes and all the stuff. I mean, you go wrong with Katrina?
Hold on. The shittiest.
Awesome.
Let me tell you the shittiest thing about this season, Justin. It is this podcast. I go on the Twitter and I say I hate this show. And I mean every word that I say. Would you like a colonic gift certificate, Justin?
That's the acting scenes. I thought the show was fucking awesome at the beginning because they just
nobody
in a TV show.
Nobody is acting on this show. It is real. Kayfabe, you motherfucker.
No, but you understand, like, when you do stuff like that, you try and rig it so, like, the mouth moves and not, like, the whole picture shakes.
I'm not a
like the effect.
scientist.
Anyway.
I like the effect, Byron.
But I really love this episode a great deal for a variety of reasons. One, you have extremely stylized, extremely, genre'd out.
Byron, you're just happy that Melissa has half of the amulet now, and she's going to live to be 200 and always be the ring announcer for Lucha Underground, looking exactly the way she looks right now.
Melissa is great, and she is part of the heart and soul.
Guys, we're not talking about.
I thought Katrina was great. I thought the whole Katrina Phoenix storyline is one of the bigger pieces of Lucha Underground from day one. Or season 1, I thought that was great, but I thought everything was really cool and how it was shot, how it looked. I thought all of the scenes in the office were shot very interesting, really cool angles, cool, the great acting. Cuerno and his facial expressions and his mask was great. With his bullshit stories and Dario, the Papa Cueto, Antonio Cueto.
Did you just striker yourself?
I know.
And I want
that depends on whether or not you want to get into some of my theories. But,
I want to just shit on all you insensitive sons of bitches for not offering a get well soon to Famous B. I hope your leg isn't amputated.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is he going to really have it sawed off? I was trying to get B on the show for the last couple of weeks, but he had some bookings.
Yeah, B, hop on by whenever you want, buddy.
Yeah, we'll definitely still get. Oh man, that's jacked up. Hop on by.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was good, and there was great lucha action, which is awesome. And they killed a white guy, which
All I gotta say is that if Famous B wants to say something bad about Jake Strong, he doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Oh my god.
Yes, he does.
No, he does. Just one.
Just one.
Has a leg to stand on, not legs to stand on.
Casey, you dumb idiot.
Casey, did this make you happy that Wero Underground killed a white guy this week?
No, because they killed like one of my favorite Mexican guys at the same time.
Okay.
No, he's Phoenix. We went over that.
Well, and technically that was last week that they did the killing. This week was was Katrina literally sucking the life out of him.
So wait, would it be considered Fatrina or Katrinix?
I like Katrinix. It sounds a little more like a dominatrix kind of thing.
Sounds like Bellatrix Lestrange.
Wait, you said sucking the life out of him.
Yeah, I'm sure Phoenix wasn't happy. Like he's like, this isn't what I signed up for when we did this vignette. What the fuck, DJ? And then like it's you know how the network.
Look, when you get your sides for your scene when you show up that day and it says Katrina sucks the life out of you, I'm sure that Phoenix was very pleased to be on set that day.
And then they're like, you know how the network says to tell them every time we want to say fuck? Well, they have another thing to tell them every time someone's getting blown, and they just shot it down. Sorry.
So wait, Justin, are you saying that Phoenix is not the only thing that rose from the ashes?
Wait, are we really starting the episode review in hour 7?
Dude, if they would have done a shot of a corpse boner, it would have been the greatest thing ever. And this is why I should be also writing on the show. Fuck.
Look, Byron, that's all we're going to talk about. That's it. That's it. We're done.
I had stuff to talk about and I forgot it 4 hours ago.
It's fine. There's always next week. There's always episode 101. I'm hoping next week on episode 101 I can give a little
you guys promised me this would be our last episode.
A little right, our last episode in the double digits. Now we're into triple digits.
No, 99 would have been the last
Well,
episode.
Yeah, you're right. I botched that. Who cares?
Yeah. Who's shitting on my leg jokes now, Justin? Who's shitting on my leg jokes? I've drank 3 bottles of water and like a gallon of Gatorade. I mean, not Gatorade, Kool-Aid. I'm not healthy. Fucking during the show already.
Why did Cody dye his hair back?
Shout out to Josh Pillow for listening all the way to hour 16 of the show.
Oh, always got to give Josh Pillow a shout out at the end because you know that's his favorite spot to hear.
Shout out to Josh Pillow who said very nice things about us on Twitter.
I have to tell you, I got to tell you guys too. I have heat with Conan because those fuckers on Keeping It 100, they actually gave Josh Pillow a shout out in the first 3 minutes when they shouted him out. And I was very upset by that. Like, don't they know that they're supposed to make him fucking work for it? I was really disappointed. I thought that was short-sighted. I also want to send a giant fuck you out to Juventud Guerrera. We have fucking heat. I expect my goddamn shirt, Hoovy. I don't know what you did with your juice that day, but can you fucking put your juice away and send me my goddamn shirt, please?
Justin, I will say don't be mad, but that's exactly what you are right now.
Yeah.
Justin, is your address in Connecticut? Hey, I got this guy. His name is David Sedaris, and he's in Connecticut. Is that you? I'll send you your shirt right now.
No, Hoovy, I'm still at the same address I've sent you 10 times.
Are you in Texas?
No, it's
so we
it's
are ending the show with getting heat.
Los Angeles, California, Hoovy.
Are you juicy?
Look, Hoovy, Double J's on the line right now. He says that he will send me a shirt tomorrow. So
look at my cock laces.
Oh my god. Listen, and in all seriousness,
my Hoovy's horrible. I need to practice that more.
I want to send a thank you to Dante Oblivion, to the Last Real Heels, to the guys that were doing this kind of stuff before us. They were, I won't say an inspiration, but I certainly don't know that we would have ever thought doing something like this was something that we could do if they hadn't been doing it. So much love to those guys for being an inspiration for us. And to you guys, especially too, like, this was just some dumb idea I had, just something I was like, yeah, I want to do that. Let's fucking do it. And you guys have stuck with it, with me, and can, come around whenever you guys can. And I've greatly appreciated it, because the whole fun of this, the whole point of doing this was for us to have some laughs and to talk about the stuff that we love and the stuff that we like. As much as I'm glad that other people enjoy this show, we have made this thing from day one to entertain the shit out of ourselves. It's why we always go too long, because we don't give a fuck. And it's just like, we're having fun talking to each other, and it's like, shit, why are we still talking to each other? Fuck you guys. I'll see you next week. We do it every time. We've planned the show to be a half hour every single episode, and somehow we end up at like 4.5 hours. And it's just because we love doing this, and I really appreciate you guys. Casey, thank you for hanging in, as much as I know that you've wanted to quit this fucking ridiculousness 50 million times. Meefloaf for getting up in the middle of the goddamn night. Jim for being the only one of us that has a real goddamn life with real other people and human beings in it and still making the time. And Byron, my homie, who I've hated on since the day I fucking met you. You're a piece of shit. You really are going straight to hell in a handbasket. You're every bit as horrible an individual in person as that your doppelganger TJ Miller ever wanted to be. He's got a lot to live up to.
Is this an MMM show, or is this player haters ball?
It really is. I mean, TJ Miller, if he ever wants to be as
Byron, what can
has a
I
lot to live up
say?
to.
What can I say about Byron that hasn't been said about Afghanistan?
Exactly. No, in all seriousness, Byron, if you hadn't been doing this with me, brother, this would have never happened. We would have never done it. You've been the man the whole time with me doing this thing, and it's I hate to fucking say this. It really fucking hurts. It's been a pleasure doing this with you, Byron. All the times that Casey threatened to quit, I had just really was hoping it had been you, but you didn't. You stuck through it.
Wait, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't think the listeners know that I threatened to quit probably once a week.
No, yeah, once a week. You threaten to quit about 2 hours before we start recording.
Yeah.
I mean, look, these are the things that people know and some don't know, and people think that your tweets are a joke sometimes when they're not.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been fun, you guys, and with my sad life, with all of that.
So stay calm and stay in the mix.
Peace.